Hey, that's pretty good.
20 extension.
All right, we're live on
extension.
twitch.tv/Cook of the Wook.
Sick.
Cody, Trap is late as usual, so can't really get started without his ass.
True.
So, Ben, are we gonna be starting right outside the hospital?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, cool. The Great Wizard War.
Sorcerer's Peak.
Eons ago, there was a great wizard war, and the victor stands upon the Sorcerer's Peak. As the prophecy has foretold, a group of exiled warriors will bring an end to the evil reign of the champion wizard, Artemis the Cliffin, the Nameless, comprised of a sneaky halfling, a hardy cat, rural warlock, and a largemouth bass. The journey
Yeah, a
will
horny cat.
long and hard, much like Sorcerer's Peak.
Did you say horny cat?
Yeah, dude.
Hell
The Barbie
yeah.
doll. Don't worry, Cody. There's the Barbie doll.
Don't you worry.
I put together a fucking hat that matches the character, so figured that took priority.
What up, JB?
You're here for the Barbie?
I assume that's who that is.
Oh, that I imagine so.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is Trap?
And we wait.
Cole, pull out your Barbie doll.
The Barbie doll's under the hat, bruh. Here. Oh, now it's totally
Oh.
locked. There. There's the Barbie doll.
The chat is going wild.
Chat's going wild for the Barbie doll.
Hell yeah. What is the Barbie doll? What is that?
Master Chief underneath? Huh? The Barbie
Echo.
doll is Echo from League of Legends.
You uncultured swine.
That's right, you uncultured
Why would I know that?
swine.
I mean, I still don't know what it is. Like, you told me and I still don't know.
I'm blown away that you're ranked 1300 on chess.com.
That has nothing to do... This might surprise you, but chess is not League of Legends, so...
What a diversion.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Oh shit, the follow? It's happening? It's happening?
Are we
Getting
Are
followed?
we making... Is this our
Barbie!
first time?
Yeah.
Can I quit my
Yeah,
job?
Yeah. Don't
I'm
worry.
quitting tomorrow.
Don't worry. The
Hunter, I'm
3-minute
quitting tomorrow.
the 3-minute ads are coming soon.
Hell yeah.
Send it right now.
I'll be right
Those will be
behind you,
perfect
brother.
pee breaks. Our ads will be perfect pee breaks. You're back.
See ya.
Sayonara. That's a badass Barbie doll. Guff just wants the D&D, dude. He's like, I was promised D&D. The fuck is this shit?
Yeah, sadly we have a person who's lacking.
Fucking lacking, honestly.
How many people can get founder, do you know?
10. I believe it's
10?
10. Yeah, and so I think maybe 6 or 7 of them have been claimed.
Hey,
Nice.
Drop Wonton a level if he's late. Oh shit! JB is
That's a
now
good
the
idea.
Drop
founder.
him a level.
That's a good idea.
hey,
Nah.
that's pretty good.
Let's go!
He already
So
literally-
he was already supposed to die and then didn't let him die.
No, he made a pact with the devil.
Yeah.
If he ever
Okay,
has to make
but
saving throws again, he's at disadvantage. That seems totally fair. He has a sick tattoo now, so
sure.
Wait, he has a tattoo?
He still technically died.
he was marked. He has like a mark of the beast on his forearm, because he made a deal with the devil to come back to life. Technically, like I was just gonna give him advantage on those last 2 saving throws, but he still failed them. So I was like,
Yeah, I know.
I was like, I didn't really think you would die. Like the whole thing here was I didn't think you would die.
The entire last session was just full of
He
unfortunate
literally
things.
got double daggered down, insta-killed. Like, wasn't he full health?
Yeah, well, I got a crit. So.
Yeah, it was a crit, but Jesus,
Just
bro.
double dagger straight to the face.
God damn! They're all flooding it with Twitch primes.
Hell yeah.
Y'all some real ones.
That's what's up. Dude, the D&D Beyond
Oh, shit!
plugin on your stream is awesome.
Damn, Cody just
Oh,
fucking
ish.
hit everyone with the subs! It's
Let's
actually
fucking go.
coming up!
Pog.
Pog, dude!
Hell yeah. This is lit.
Now this is lit. You just wait until the D&D starts, dude. This isn't even D&D yet. This is just a bunch of dudes talking.
Yeah.
Big dong time. Cody is now at the top of the fucking gifting charts. So there is that.
Who's Invaser?
Invaser?
Invasor 14.
Invaser.
They've gifted you once.
I think that is my buddy Nolan. I think.
Oh.
Holy shit. That's Pog.
Let's
I'm gonna
fucking go.
I'm gonna have to let them all know. Wait, you got a sub out of that, Hunter?
Yeah, I know.
You can
If ever
spam you can
posted
spam
anything-
Cole of PogChamp now, I think. I think that's what the tier 1 is.
Hell yeah.
What does that mean?
That's this shit, dude. Hey.
Pog.
Pog.
Hell yeah.
God damn it, Trap.
He said no
Let's go.
later than 7:30. He has 12 minutes.
He's got 12 minutes, dude.
Yeah.
The bastard.
We seriously need to have a punishment if he's not here in 12 minutes. It's only fair.
I mean, did we all make it out of the hospital, Ben?
Oh yeah, you guys are. Yeah, I don't remember why, but you made it out of the hospital. You're going back to the Frisk farm. I don't really know why you all are doing that, but that's what I remember.
Shit, I don't want to go there. I also don't
That's
see
where you
any-
all said you were
Wait.
going, as you were like evading the police or whatever. But
Yeah, I don't see any reason to go there.
yeah, I mean, I'll recap and stuff whenever Trap gets here.
Wait, who the hell? Oh, I see. He's changed his he's changed his Twitch username. It looks like
Who?
the old roommate.
Hmm.
I was like, this fucking guy's a mod, and I don't even recognize the username. What's happening? I've got to move this goddamn chat. That's better.
What
Why
the
did
hell was
this
Alex
shit
saying?
Stroke out. Yeah, dude. I couldn't tell you, dude. I wasn't gonna question it.
God damn it, Trapper. Did you guys come up with something while I was gone?
Come up with
It's a
something.
punishment? A punishment, dude.
Oh,
I mean, I feel like no matter what we do, he's gonna be late.
that's DM's
He gets
discretion.
level 1 exhaustion.
That's DM's discretion, dude. Next time we just need to be
Fuck
like.
Trapper.
ne-
Hell yeah.
Next time we just got to be like, if you can't make it till 8:30, just let us know.
We'll
ahead
just
of
have to
time.
stay 7:30 for him.
Yeah.
We could always just have his character sleep in.
Maybe you guys didn't go to sleep. you guys,
Oh fuck.
you
Where
guys were
the heck?
literally
Yeah, we-
evading.
We haven't rested since the fight in the woods, right?
It is 4:17 p.m. on November the 5th.
4.
Year 3?
Year 3 of what is it called? What's the name of the Lord? I'm gonna write it down.
Jakinki?
Jakinki, the year of our Lord Jakinki.
The 3rd year of our Lord Jinkinki.
Jin Kinky. Okay.
Damn, it's crazy to believe that Cthulhu just happened 3 years ago.
Yep. Yep.
Y'all are wildin'.
Trapper Keeper hunting technique. Lost Kama Sutra. Ben, do you want to go ahead and recap the last sesh?
Yeah, I can recap. So last session you all began by selling your hippogriff hatchlings to a farmer by the name of Frisk. After you sold those, you went to find the mother hippogriff, who at the border of this city was taken because you all had bound and tied her, and you all didn't have what was needed as an animal handling license. So you all had to acquire one of those, and then you had to go and get her from the authorities. When you went, they told you that you had already actually picked up this mother hippogriff, and it was specifically Wonton and Anthony's character who had came to pick it up earlier in the day. At this time, you all investigated the path, followed it, and you were previously aware that there was a bandit who was using a polyjuice potion to pretend to be new visitors to the town. And this imposter of Wonton and Anthony's is who actually came and picked up the hippogriff. You all went into the woods. You found him. He was speaking to a priest. Some sort of priest. You're not really aware of what religion, but he had some sort of a robe on. You all ended up actually killing both the priest and then the thief. No questions asked, just total death. And then the hippogriff actually flew off, and then in an attempt to catch that hippogriff, Hunter, whose name is Obama Jr., flew up with his flying boots. There was a little bit of a rumble and a tumble. It ended up with the hippogriff dying. And then Largemouth Bass, who is Lucas, had the idea that because he cannot speak common, and because he is what is your race?
Kuatoa.
Because he's a Kuatoa, his vocal cords don't allow him to speak common. He had the great idea to ask if the farmer who they sold the hippogriffs to, the hippogriff hatchlings, if he knew anyone that could do work on or anything about human vocal cords, if he knew if there were any surgeries that could allow a Kuatoa to speak common. And he said, I'm not really sure, but if you're looking for human vocal cords, you can go to the morgue. He educated you guys that when there was famine, that he would have to get meat from the morgue to keep his livestock available. You all go to the morgue. You persuade the mortician there, the lead mortician, to give you a few different options, a few different bodies. You ended up taking the cheapest, which was free, an old lady's vocal cords. And then you decided to go to the hospital to see if there was a doctor that you could persuade to perform surgery on you with the old lady human vocal cords. And you actually before that you actually found another dead person. You had two pairs of vocal cords, let's put it that way, as you went to the hospital. The first surgery, which actually had an 80% chance of success, failed, unfortunately, for Largemouth Bass. There was a second surgery that had like a 20% chance, also, of course, failed. I think you were out 300 gold, and the surgery left you mute. So Largemouth Bass no longer talks. Why do we need baby blood again? Oh, yeah. After the surgery failed, you all realized the priest that you killed in the woods, you had investigated him, and you found some sort of a scroll. And this scroll depicted a cult-like ritual that looked like it was sacrificing animals. There's the hippogriff. And sacrificing these animals to, what was it? Bring back the dead? Is that correct?
I believe so.
Well, we don't really know for sure.
Well, your understanding is that it brings back the dead, but it requires the blood of a newborn baby. And so you all went to the hospital. after the surgery, he said, "All right, well, there's some newborn babies." Wonton and Anthony sort of stealthily went to the baby room. There was a lot of conversation, a lot of persuading, a lot of deception. Ended up pretending he was the uncle, the godfather that needed to perform a ritual, so he had to be alone with the baby. Convinced a couple nurses that was the case. Took that time to take a syringe of baby blood out of 10 different babies. I should say he was in the baby room with all the babies. And then upon leaving, it was found out by one of the nurses that a lot of these babies had just got their blood taken. And you all were, at this very moment, this is where we find ourselves now. You were running from the hospital. You did escape any sort of detection by any hospital authorities or by any sort of authorities of any kind. And last I checked, and I don't know why, but it was clear to me that you all were running east, back towards the Frisk farm. The last things that were told to you in terms of quest or guidance, Farmer Frisk here had said that his recent shipments of food had been delayed. He had sent a farmhand by the name of Wade to a city north, or actually just the farm north. It was the McCreary farm, and he sent him about 2 days ago to see where the food supply was. He hadn't had any hay in a long time, and he was wanting you all to go and investigate that for him. And then, of course, the overall arching story, which is a lot bigger. Probably just check the description of the campaign for that. Yeah. You all are on a path north, regardless, to get to Ulval, the dwarven state. And I think that's the major plot points of the last session.
Yeah, JB, I was totally thinking about like a 2-pack a day grandma, like. Because I don't think the Betty White voice would be sustainable. This shit would be difficult. But don't even have to think about it now.
So yeah, that was pretty much it. And then a little housekeeping for, I think I told Lucas and Cole. So Hunter, in the Discord chat, there's a link to like items, like shops and items.
God.
And
damn it.
Check that out.
Cody,
so like if we're ever going to a shop, instead of me just like verbally telling you, and I'll tell you if there's like some wondrous items or something like really rare, if like you make some kind of deal with the shopkeeper. But for the most part, for just like general store items, just look on that list. No, I need to get it pulled up too.
Cody's
I don't think we're gonna need
fucking lighting it up with subs. Yeah, I in between sessions was like selling shit to vendors for base price out of my inventory. Just to save us time, like during the session, so we don't have to do it during sessions.
Yeah, I saw that. If it's ever like an insane amount of gold, like if you're ever making like more than 500, I'm probably not going to allow it. We'll have to go to a store for you to make that much, but you only sold like 2 items, so it wasn't a big deal. Trapper!
My God, 1 minute.
Glad to see you've decided to join us, Trap.
You sack of shit.
Hello.
That's what he's doing.
We're live. We're live.
All right, we better see more than Forehead this week.
Live TV audience. Yeah, it's got to be more than 4.
For you, Lucas?
For me.
For you, Lucas?
Anything.
The whole ass.
Yes.
All right, boys, ready to start?
Let's
Hell yeah.
make this
Are you ready? I think everybody else is ready.
Of course.
Yeah, we're good.
All right. So, we've got the Nameless, our group of ragtag bandits, in the city of Elendrium. And at the very moment, they are heading east in the city of Elendrium. They just evaded the authorities near a hospital here. They've passed the mortician's moratorium. I don't think that's the right word, probably just a funeral home. And which direction are you guys running? So I think you've successfully evaded these authorities that are in the central location here. Zoom in a little bit. And which direction are you all heading now? I mean, where are we going specifically? It's 4:17 p.m. The weather is clear, sunny, 75.
Well, boys, I believe we need to fix largemouth bass's voice box here. Are you doing all right? Are you doing all right, brother? Z.
Largemouth bass
You
nods.
can't talk.
Nods.
Pat him on the back. I say, we'll get you fixed up soon. Fellas, we gotta at least head down to the market, get him some pen and paper.
Sure. So you all go to the town market, and you head sort of south, and then it's sort of along this path here, back to the town market. And there's a few vendors, a few stalls, and there is a vendor just selling basic map making materials. He's got some parchment, and he's got some ink and feathers, and one piece of paper is 1 copper, feather with a closed ink bottle, one silver, what they're worth.
All right. So I'm just gonna buy like a book and the fucking ink and like a few bottles of ink and a fucking feather.
What about the sending stones? Does he have to have his voice per a sending stone?
I believe.
I mean, he could hear, but yeah, because it's just more like a walkie-talkie.
Yeah, Ben, I can only write undercommon, I believe.
Surely not.
And you only write what you can speak. That would make sense.
Pretty sure.
The limit on your speech was a physical element. You can physically
right.
write common. If you could understand common, then surely you could write it.
I mean, just because you can speak a language doesn't mean you can write it.
Fair enough. This is some largemouth action.
You're gonna have to be very good at what's that game that you play with the pictures?
It's like Pictionary?
No.
Or like, what's it called? What's the new one? Telestrations? Something like that?
Yeah, Pictionary.
Hell yeah.
Are you a robot challenge?
I got it. Don't you worry.
So to the west here in this building where my cursor is the town chapel, and this is also the school for the blind and deaf. South here you have the graveyard. Here you have a bakery, and then north it looks like there's a path leading out of the city.
How many blind and deaf people are getting married and shit from the church?
It's a school. It's a school for the blind and
The
deaf.
shepherd, okay.
Yeah.
One, you're alright.
Does it look like Largemouth is interested in this school for the blind and deaf at all? Okay. He just shakes his head no. All right, fair enough. Then, fair enough.
At this moment, a human wearing a nice tailored suit seems to be walking past you, and he seems to be very frustrated. He's talking to himself. He says, "Oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm going to do. I can't believe they bailed on me." And he looks at you all, and he kind of pauses as he stands next to you, and he says, "Excuse me, gentlemen. You look like some fairly strong men. Are you in need of work by any chance?"
Well, yeah, I suppose we could use some work. Always use some work.
Well, why not?
He says, "Spectacular. So here's actually what I need. I've got a caravan of just some basic, building supplies. I need to head north. Now, I really don't need any protection for this caravan, but my insurance, which I get through the Cobbler Sons and Bank, requires in the contract that I do have some sort of security to go along with this caravan. I had a few different men that were going to protect this on the way there. It seems like they've disappeared. I don't know where they are. I need to get this there by the end of today. Can you all please just accompany the shipment on the way there?"
Boys, where are you headed?
So you can just follow the driver's instructions. I mean, in the off chance you have any troubles, he's in charge, but it's about midway from here to Lathoris, the capital city. It's about halfway in between. It's just a little small farming village. I think it goes by the name of Bardstown.
Boys, I was thinking that while we're still in town here, we should probably see about curing his furry ailment that he's got, and then seeing what we can do about his whole voice box situation.
He's a furry?
I think he's
I'm really all sorts of fucked up.
I mean, you saw what happened back at Murdoch's Manor. You're really wild out.
Hey, we killed that werewolf. We could take care of this one.
Do you really? Do you hate him that much?
I don't hate him. I'm just saying, if it comes to it, I think we got it.
But it's gonna come to it eventually. Murdoch said, end of the month. Full moon, every full moon.
How many days we got?
26, 20, 24.
Well, fuck, we're about that in a couple days.
All right, fair enough.
How much are we gonna get paid to accompany this caravan?
So the man interrupts you and he says, listen, I can pay you pretty well. I mean, it's a very short travel. It's about 25 gold pieces. I don't really know what you're talking about here with the furry, but listen, I can't help you with that. But if you all can just accompany this shipment, 25 gold pieces, I mean, it seems like you all were heading that way anyways. What do you say? I got to get somebody gone here in 30 minutes. I got to get this sent out.
Is that 25 gold pieces a piece?
No, 25 gold pieces. That's it.
No.
That's kind of dog shit, Chief.
I'm out.
Is it just gonna be us in the caravan?
Yeah, it's just you guys in the caravan.
Nope.
You know,
Alright.
listen. Normally that's my price, but just because I have to do it, we'll do 100. So 25 a person. That's 25 gold pieces to you, and you.
All right, let's do
I'm
it.
out.
He said he's out. Wantuan, what better activity do you have to partake in?
We just made 4,000 gold.
Now I'm with you on that.
This sounds like a trap.
You think it's a trap?
Yeah, it could possibly be one, and we already have enough money. We don't need to
I
travel
wanna
with these unknowns.
I want to look this fella square in the eyes and do an insight check.
Okay, go for it. Is there just can you just roll an insight check?
Yeah, I got a 2.
Into his eyes, and you start to try to perceive what he's saying. You know what kind of demeanor he's got,
Yeah.
and you smell he hasn't bathed in a little bit. He seems a little stinky. And at this moment, he says, listen, boys, I promise I've got a legitimate business. I'm out to do no harm. He says, I really just need some hands for security to help me out. He procures you with a business card, and the business card says McGruff's Construction. And it looks like a very valid business card, and he hands it straight to Jambalaya Cack, and he says, it's easy money. I don't even need security being this close to the city. It's just a part of the insurance. If I don't have security and when it gets there, the bank always inspects it and they'll charge me a fine that's 150 gold. And that's just ridiculous. I think we can all agree that's ridiculous. So if you all could make my life a little bit easier, I would appreciate it. If not, I'm going to have to just start sprinting around here screaming, looking for somebody, because it's already late in the day. People are getting off work. They definitely don't want to do any more work. You all seem pretty rested, pretty good to go.
All right, Obama.
Who is it he's transporting?
It's
We're not
supplies.
transporting anyone. We're just transporting some construction supplies, just some labor or some lumber, just some nails, few hammers, just sort of basic construction tools.
All right, yeah. I just want to make sure. So,
Fellas, Largemouth is literally a walking fish and nothing more if we don't fix his voice.
You can do something else. You can figure this out.
well, look, this doesn't take very long. I just want to know if things were to go south, and it's just if someone were to attack, the only people there are us and this one driver on the caravan, right?
Unless they ambush us.
Yes, I mean, it would just be you four and the driver of the caravan.
All right, let's see what we do. It won't take that long. We'll get a little money
I'm
out of it.
focused on largemouth bass here. My boy
We-
needs to speak.
We can get back to our boy.
Oh,
We
us, you
are
ain't for the boys.
Rich, R-I-C-H, rich. We
All right,
don't- we
how about
don't.
this? Can I just steal the gold off of the guy? Can I just try to sleight of hand it?
Listen,
Yeah,
is there
roll
any
for
way
stand.
Oh my god.
13.
13? Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, while this man is speaking to you, still trying to convince you, Wonton and Anthony sort of scurries off out of view of him, and he attempts to approach him and pickpocket him, and the man quickly turns and looks at him and says, "What are you doing?"
I was just seeing what was over here. Checking out the shops and whatnot. You're in my way.
He says, "Oh, well,
Get
excuse
fucker
me."
to jail.
And then he steps to the side, and you rejoin the party standing in front of him. Looks a little puzzled, but he's still trying to convince you to secure his caravan.
Are we
on
still
its way to
standing
the,
close enough to this deaf place, the deaf blind school?
yeah, you're just right next to it.
All right. I'm going to say, listen, mister, we've got bigger fish to fry right now, or rather fish to fix right now. So now I take off. I'm going to walk into this fucking blind deaf school. If the door's open, I'm going in. Otherwise, I'm knocking.
Sorry, Laura was talking to me. What'd you say?
I said I'm
You're
fucking...
going into the...
Yes.
Okay, all right, pause. 2 seconds.
Hey, boys. Listen, I guess I could have brought you to the side or something, but I say we steal this fucking vehicle.
We've got bigger fish to fry.
That's what I was getting at.
He's literally useless.
But listen, we could get to the car or the fish and fry it faster. And plus, we have a shit ton of construction equipment.
Listen, we're gonna have plenty of opportunities to steal vehicles. All right. So let's just see if we can't fix his voice. This man is literally useless. You know all these freaky superpowers we got? How he's magically putting spells in people's heads and shit? Yeah, it's all because he can use his voice box.
I thought he was because he was playing the guitar.
Well, he's singing too. His wonderful voice is gone. Do you not miss it?
I do.
I know I do.
It makes me horny.
Okay. So you all walk, so you say, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, you all say, hey, thanks, mister, but no thanks. We've got enough money, and we don't really have any interest in securing your caravan for such peasant amounts of dollars. So just peasant amounts of gold. So just go on with your way. Hope you find somebody. That's what Jambalaya says to the man.
Yeah.
You all have now entered into the Church for the Blind and Deaf, the Church of Jakinki for the Blind and Deaf.
Jakinki.
School.
I'm
And,
Jakinki.
That's our
as you
Lord
all walk
above.
in, it's a very ornate church. It's very well done. It seems a little bit too nice for a town this size. Once you walk in, there's sort of a human to the right, a female to the right. She's sitting behind a desk, and she says, "Welcome. How can I help you all?" She's dressed in a very pious manner, sort of like a nun. And she says, "Hello. How can I help you all?"
I'm gonna approach her and I'm gonna say, "Listen, lady, my fella just underwent a horrible surgery. It went terribly wrong, and we need your help."
She says, "Oh my goodness, that's so awful to hear. How can I help? What was the surgery? What's going on?"
He's lost his ability to speak.
Well, you have come to the right place. Let me take you to our father, Joseph. And so she leads you all down to the door here, and you all enter into a study. Sitting behind a desk reading a holy book, a holy scripture, is Father Joseph. And he stands up. The receptionist, whose name it seems to be is Mary, exchanges a few words, says, "Hey, this is a group of people just coming in. It looks like one of them has underwent a terrible surgery and he can no longer speak." And he looks at you all and he says, "Are you all looking to learn sign language? What is it that we're looking to do? Specifically, what can I do for you?"
This man needs his voice back. He's such a glorious singer, and he lost his voice in this terrible tragedy.
Okay.
I also want to learn sign language.
He says, "Listen, I can give you all some
Dead
books
fish. Sad fish.
to study sign language, but even though I am a man of religion, I am no man of miracles." He says, "We can go to the altar, we can pray, but I can perform no magic to help your friend speak again. I do have multiple books of literature that you all can have to learn sign language with."
Do you by chance know anyone who can?
Who can cure a voiceless man's voice? If I knew that, I wouldn't have these books, good sir.
I figured you were just against the magic.
not necessarily.
Well, boys, are we
Only
gonna
magic
pray
I
for his
need is
voice
in-
back? Do
Can
you
we have a group? Can we have a group prayer session?
do you fellas believe in miracles? Let's go
Wait,
roll religion
pause.
as a group.
Wait, pause. Is there like a Kuatoa archpriest anywhere nearby? Do we know of any region that has Kuatoa? Because if I can convince the large majority to construct a god that heals or something.
Yeah, so largemouth bass, historically, you do know where a Kuatoa village is, and where probably, an archpriest is as well. It appears to, the best you can remember, north of Lathoris along the river, there is a small Kuatoa village with possibly an archpriest.
Awesome.
Likely.
Thank you.
And you know that historically.
But none of us know that, so you'll have to relay it. Well, boys, I don't believe that he's going to be able to do us much good here. It was worth a shot. We got the sign language books, so... Juan, if you care to pick up on sign language, be my guest.
Yeah, I wanna learn something.
Okay. So you all say, thanks, mister. We're not going to pray. We don't believe in your God. He seems a little bit ticked off with that. He almost doesn't give you the books. But he hands over these 2 books which contain everything there is to know about sign language, all the letters, I don't know, everything you need to know about sign language. And that's the title of the book, Sign Language for Peasants, for Commoners. And he gives it to you. And then you all say, thanks, mister. Really appreciate it. And then he says, he tells you, the next church service is coming up Sunday. He says he'd love to see you, and you all don't even say anything. You just walk out, totally ignore him, and say thanks, Mary. And you all now are outside of the temple. You're outside of the church. This is not the right map. So yeah, now you guys are just back outside, and it looks, it's about 4:30, 4:45 is actually the time, 4:45 p.m. And largemouth bass holds up a picture with what appears to be a cart with a question mark and a man with a shirt. And you all see this on a pig. It's written on a pig. Got pig sticky notes, nice. And so,
Why did the market only have pig sticky notes? That's fucked up.
And he presents this to you all, and it's still a lot of people at the market. It's kind of a midday afternoon trading session going on. You see a lot of commoners, a few nobles walking by, a few police guards as well, standing watch. It seems to be just a normal day in the city.
Does it look like that guy's still around anywhere? Or long gone?
Yeah, in a crowd of people, you do see the individual that handed you the business card. He's still wearing his suit. He's still frantically talking to a group of what now appears to be three males who just got off work, and he seems to also be just kind of talking with his hands. He's very charismatic, it seems, and it seems like he may be trying to convince them to escort his caravan as well.
Largemouth? What the hell is that, boy? North. Cart. What are you trying to tell us, son?
We're gonna steal that
Take the
wagon.
cart and go north.
Yeah.
I don't know why he's in such a hurry to get out of here, but I suppose we ought to
Let's go
just
see if
do
that guy
as he
still needs
says.
work and we can steal his shit.
Alright, can I try to steal the cart?
Let's
Hold
take
on.
the
Whoa,
job.
Whoa,
and then
whoa,
steal.
slow down, Chief. What if we wait until we're out of the city and then we attempt that?
'Cause I still feel like it's a trap.
Oh my god.
Well, if it's a trap, we'll just steal it before it becomes a trap. He's not expecting that.
Exactly.
Yeah, we'll hit him with the old reverse trap. Alright,
That's where we take it now.
alright. Well, I suppose I'm gonna walk up to the guy. I'm gonna say, hey, fella, listen.
I'm sorry. You said you just came up to the fellow and said, "Hey, fella, what?"
Yeah, listen.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Listen,
Will you all please help?
Yes,
Will you please
yeah. We'll help you get your caravan north to wherever the hell. Bardstown? Was it Bardstown?
Bardstown. Yep,
All right,
Bardstown.
well-
It's just a small village up north.
Bardstown, wait! Lord, and I look over at Largemouth, and I go, Largemouth, you're a bard, right? Yeah, you. You don't know if you're a bard. You play a musical instrument. You're a bard. We're going to Bardstown. Maybe they know something.
The man says, "That's a bard if I've ever seen one." He looks at Largemouth Bass.
That's a
He
fish.
said,
Fish.
I don't know if there's any fish in Bardstown, but fuck it. We'll take your cart. What was it? 100 gold agreed upon?
Correct. Yep. So the man will pay you. The guy that's going to be with you goes by the name of Ebenezer. You can just call him Ebby. That's what we do. He will pay you all as soon as you all arrive at your destination. If you all will go north to the city gates, he should be waiting there. Just tell him Tucker sent you.
Fair enough.
All right.
Keep going.
So you all collectively make your way through the north side of the village. It becomes a little bit more rural. You can tell that the north side of the village seems to be where mainly residential. As you approach the city gate, you do see about 10 guards, and sitting outside the city gates is a horse-drawn carriage. You've got 2 horses with a man sitting at the driver's seat, and behind the carriage is a wagon, and he's sort of slouched over. He's sort of smoking a pipe nonchalantly. I'm just kind of kicked back and just relaxing. You know, he seems to be looking out onto the beautiful scenery. You all approach him and you say, "Hey, mister, we just spoke with your boss here, and he told us to find you. Are you Ebenezer?" He says, "Well, yes, I am, boys. Are you all going to be my security on the way to Bardstown?" And you all say, "Absolutely." And he says, "Now listen, there's not a lot of room, to sit up here, so you guys are going to just have to follow on foot. We're not going to be moving very fast, though, so you should be able to keep up. We're already behind schedule, so we're going to have to head out." And you all begin to, follow him along. And
Hey, is there no room to sit up front, or can I persuade him to let me sit up front with him and kind of squeeze in there?
you can probably ask him if you want. Do you want to ask him?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Ask him then.
Yeah.
Obama. Ask him, Obama.
Are you sure there's not enough room up there? We'd like to keep you safe as well and have some eyes in the front of the caravan.
He sort of glances at you, sort of squints his eyes, and he says, "What are you?"
I am a tabaxi, sir.
You look like a cat.
But we do have a lot of feline features.
I've
A
never
lot of people say that.
seen one of you. Yeah, no, I'd prefer not to, because if we got to get going, I really like to swing my arms with these reins. I don't want to elbow you in the face. Nah, you should just follow along, if that's okay. You can roll for persuasion.
Alright.
What's it gonna be?
15.
And so you look at him and you say, "Listen, I really don't have that much endurance. I can't really walk that long." And he says, "Okay." And then he lets you sit up front with him. How about
Can
that?
I persuade him to go grab some food for everybody before we leave? Get some supplies, extra supplies, since we've got
You don't
more
have to
people
ask
than
me.
they
You can just ask
expected.
him. You don't have to ask me. You can just ask him.
Hey, dude, can you go grab us some food?
Did you call me
Because there's
Dookie?
dude.
Oh.
Because there's quite a few of us, so it sounds like a long journey. Can you go
Yeah,
grab
it'll-
some extra supplies and some fish food?
It'll take about 4 hours. Luckily, I do have some food prepared, just some dry meat. So he gets off the wagon. He sort of opens up the carriage door, pulls out a box, and it's got sort of like some beef jerky, just some salted meats. And he says, "Here, if you guys want some, go ahead and grab some."
Well, that looks great, Ebby. I really appreciate that, but if you can tell, our friend over here, he's a little bit slimier than the rest of us, and he's got to have fish food. You got
We need you to go grab. We need you to grab fish food. We don't know this town very well. We need you to go grab the fish food.
Yeah,
What
we were
is
just passing through.
What do fish eat?
They eat
It's called fish
seaweed. Specifically seaweed.
Okay, roll for persuasion.
We need you to hit the fish guy in the chest as hard as you can.
I got 19.
Wait,
And cook him.
are we both persuading? Can we roll at advantage? I got 20, so...
Well, 19 and 20, so either one of those.
Our slimy fella wants to cook some fish.
No.
So, okay. Ebby says, understood. I mean, if we're gonna go on this 4-hour long journey, you guys haven't eaten all day. We all need to be properly nourished. I totally understand that. He says, listen, right around this wall, there's one of those last minute marts before you leave the city.
All right, I stop
know
him
you're told you
talking.
have some
I
seaweed.
stop him talking. Right, I hop in the middle. I'm sick of trying to explain things to people. I whip out my wok, cut my cheese strings, and then pull out my food rations and plop it in and show them I can fucking cook. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, that's not the point.
That's not the point.
What do you...
Get him to leave.
Nope, you can't talk to him. You can talk to him.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can talk.
That's just what I'm...
No,
What does Wantuan say here? What does Wantuan say here whenever he does that?
No, one.
All right. Whenever he pulls out all of his food. See, he doesn't have any of the fish food. He just has normal people food right there. Go to the store and get the fish food.
Can't you see the boy's hungry?
Because I'm on it, and he starts he starts jogging. He starts he's kind of got a gut on him, so
All right.
he's more of a waddle.
We're watching.
He
We're watching.
goes right around the city
Thank you,
wall,
sir. Thank
and
you.
can hear him
Yeah,
push
yeah,
through
and
the
real
jungle.
real
He said,
quickly, I want to make
I
sure.
need seaweed, and that's what he's doing at the. It's the last thing you see.
All right,
him do.
grab. All right, now we take the cart and we leave.
No,
Why?
He said no.
we
Why?
are surrounded by like 10 guards right now.
Are we? I thought we were
I thought we
outside.
were the
At
only
gate.
guard.
No,
Yeah,
there's guards at the gate of the city. We haven't left.
Yeah, they don't know that it's his, do they? We can just
Guards.
leave.
There's 6 city guards that are within 15 feet of you, and then it looks like there were about 10 on the inside.
No,
You all are just.
Are they gonna know the
There's
difference?
no real barrier here. It's more of just an archway that you all are just through, just a stone archway. There's not like maybe there's a gate that's upheld, but there's nothing really preventing just a quick walk through.
I'm gonna
back
look
into
over at the
city.
guards and I'm gonna say, fellas, appreciate you holding on to the carriage for us. We're gonna be making our way now.
And they say, "We're not holding on to the carriage, man. We're just standing out here protecting just doing our job, just standing at the outpost."
Well, I appreciate your honest
Okay,
work.
good
Let's
job.
get going, boys. And then
All
fucking
right, we
take
take
off.
And,
the carriage and we leave.
One of them kind of quickly says before you guys leave, he says, wait, is that your all's carriage to
Well,
take?
Well, yeah, absolutely. That's
Th-
why
there
I
was
was
a guy
thankful for
watching
watching it.
We thought he was with y'all.
So one of the guards looks at the other, says, "Man, we don't get paid enough for this." And he says, "All right, see you guys."
All right.
And
Really?
you,
Bless you,
does
bless you.
anybody
Alright,
know
I'm-
how to drive horses?
I'm proficient in land vehicles.
Let's go.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a problem, but okay. So you all hop in. Okay, you hop into the carriage. Obama Jr. sitting up front. He's got the reins. The other 3 of you are now in the carriage with the building supplies behind you, and you just give it all you got. I mean, these horses are moving as fast as they can, at least for right now. As you all are starting to speed up, it looks like you get about, I don't know, right on the cusp of the woods line. You can kind of see in the back, and you can kind of hear him because he's screaming. He's kind of nervous. You guys made him nervous with this fish food thing. You hear him say, "I got the seaweed," and then he just, you hear a bunch of screaming after that. He's like, what's going, where's my freaking carriage? And he looks at the city guards, and then the guards just kind of point. And you can hear what I'm saying. Listen, man, this is outside our jurisdiction. Now, I don't know what to tell you.
Hey.
And you all are now into the woods.
Nice.
I'm going to pull up the continent map. That's not it.
So, do we have a physical map of the place, of the continent?
Yeah. You guys, this was given to you by Murdoch. This specific one with the routes on it.
All right, I pull out the map and I hold it in front of Largemouth Bass because he's been he said north earlier. So,
Okay. So, he says north again, and so this map is held out in front of Largemouth Bass.
but where? Point. I need you to point and just say where you point. You can say where you point,
Yeah, you can describe.
or
your
you can
actions.
draw where you point.
Question mark.
I can't tell if that's Largemouth Bass fucking with us.
All right, to be fair, I was under a ship for 30 years and have no idea anything about geography except kind of where I'm from.
Well,
I
how do you
Well,
know?
you said you historically knew.
I assume
you
you
said
know
you
a compass.
about,
A
I just told
compass.
you- yeah, you know what directions.
Yeah,
are. I just
I'm,
told you
I'm
this-
going north, but I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't know what this is.
Okay. Well,
Even though
how,
you do remember that there is a village of.
I'm going off of hindsight of just going straight north, and if I don't find it, going left or right until I find it. I know it's north.
North of Lathoris is what you know.
okay,
Perfect.
so
The Kuatoa.
does he
Village.
point where? So do you point in that general
He
area?
just he gives you a question mark. It seems like.
Oh, motherfucker.
I also can't read it, so
I say we're here, and then I point where we are, and then I say that's north. All right, I guess we're going north, boys. Jesus Christ,
Okay.
So
So
where north is the question?
north.
north.
We're going north to the expanse.
Okay. All right. So the first few hours pass without any real events. Plenty of traffic on the road though. When it gets to about hour 3, Obama Jr. pulls over to water the horses. He knows what he's doing. He's handled animals before, and shortly thereafter, a group of armed men crest the nearby hill, and they begin to approach you, and they say, "Is this the construction caravan normally driven by Ebenezer?"
That's right, sir. Ebenezer, he's back in Ellendrim. He was having a terrible time with his stomach today, and he said this delivery had to get to Bardstown by the end of the night. So we told him that we'd take care of it for him.
He was screaming about seafood for some reason, or seaweed.
I don't know if he had some seasickness or what's going on, but Tucker asked us to guard the caravan. When we showed up, Ebby looked like he was in horrible shape, and so we're here to take care of it.
Understood. So they kind of take a few glances at one another suspiciously, and so the main man looks at you and he says, "So did Tucker tell you what kind of business we're running here?"
He just said that y'all are running the construction business.
He kind of looks at
Didn't give us a lot of details. Just said it needed to be delivered today.
I look at him and I wink and I say, "He told us enough."
Okay, well, everybody else said things too, so I like that one.
We all said a lot
So
of things.
we got
says
to
it-
roll for some of these, surely.
All right, let's pick one to go.
Oh, they heard all those things. They heard all those things. I mean, if it was just Trapper, maybe. I don't
But did
know
it
if there's
work?
So, he says, interesting, and he kind of turns around. The main guy turns around. He's got 2 other guys on horseback, it looks like, and he says, "Well, I guess we're just gonna have to, take." You hear him say, "I guess we're just gonna have to take it." Kind of whispers that, and they all dismount off their horses. And at this point, he goes, "Listen, we can do this the hard way or the easy way." He says, "What we do here is we steal stuff off this caravan, and then we put in an insurance claim. This is kind of fraud. Tucker is not a good businessman. So what we would like for you boys to help us do, there's a cave off to the side of the road here. We need you to take the materials with us off of the back of this caravan, put them in there, so that we can claim a loss through the insurance company. So would you all be helpful? I don't know what's happened to Ebenezer. I'm a little bit concerned. Listen, let's just do this the easy way. Will you all help us take these items and hide them in that cave over to the right?
Yeah, I mean, as long as can we take the caravan back to Ebenezer after we're done? Because we feel kind of bad now.
You can take the caravan straight where you were going to take it.
Oh, okay. So we're just going to show up empty. Alright, that works.
Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
How far off is this cave now?
The cave that they point to, and you can see sort of it's not too far. You can sort of see a mouth of the cave opening. It looks like it's maybe 80 feet off the path. It's in a wooded area, but it's sort of on a hillside. It's not very far at all.
How about I give each of y'all 5 gold pieces, and y'all offload it all right here. We keep going, and y'all take it to the cave.
Roll for persuasion.
$22.
Nice.
Wait,
So he says,
hold on real quick. The app inside the D&D Beyond isn't adding your modifier or something. It says 17 for me
In what?
in D&D Beyond.
For me, it shows.
That's weird. Let me refresh. All right, continue.
and so he says, okay, well,
Oh, I see what's
5
going on.
gold apiece. 5, 10, 15, 20. Just unload it right here. He says, all right, we can do that. That sounds, we can carry it to the cave, right, boys? And one of them kind of laughs. He says, yeah, we can carry it to the cave. And he says, all right, go ahead and pay us. And he sticks out his hand,
Yeah.
waiting for the gold.
All right, and I drop him the gold. So how much is that total?
Drop. 20. There's 4 of them. And so he says, all right, thanks. And he puts the gold in his pocket. And then he steps up to the driver. So he steps up to Obama Jr. and he extends his hand for a handshake, a firm handshake. And he says, we'll put it here, partner.
I'll shake his hand.
Alright, so grabs your hand and he throws you off the caravan. And he says, listen, boys, we're going to have to show some bodies for this insurance company because they always like to show out with investigation teams. So appreciate the money, appreciate the help, but we're going to have to kill you. And roll for initiative.
I got 14. Also, Luke,
And
I think disable, disable beyond 20, because Ben's not showing it on his map, so it doesn't matter much. And I think that might be what's causing it to not add our bonuses, at least in the log.
mine's
What are you saying?
Just disable beyond 20.
I'm not even using it.
Oh, okay.
I'm just on the website D&D Beyond,
Yeah.
and all of the numbers are skewed.
I'm gonna wait. All of them?
Like every roll that you guys have said have been like 4 or 5 less than what it shows me.
what? Hold on.
Alright, hold on.
What
Alright, you guys can continue.
I'm just waiting for initiative.
11.
Yeah, that worked then. I disabled the thing and now it's fine. I rolled, what did I roll?
Roll a 14. I got you.
I got a 15.
And
Hunter, what'd you get?
Good old highway robbery.
6. Did you say 6?
Yeah.
I like your hesitance to shake his hand.
Yeah,
I
but
knew
either
it,
way.
dude. When he walked up to the fucking driver,
Yeah.
like, what else is it?
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, to be fair, you all would have been cornered in a cave, so.
Yeah.
Let me throw some people on the map here real quick.
So, can you guys see my roll?
Yeah, if you click that little red chat bubble next to the left of the like anvil above your health, it'll show you everyone's rolls, or it like has a log of the rolls.
Okay, yeah, I see.
Ben, what kind of crop is that up there to the north?
That will be corn.
Okay.
Why is that important?
How high is this corn?
It's hot.
It's like fully grown.
Wait, what month is it?
Oh no, boys, we're cornered.
It's November.
Oh shit, it's
LOL.
it's-
Got him.
No, the months work different here. The seasons work different here.
you don't know about this. Yeah, the seasons can be November. It can grow. You can grow corn in November in South
Hey,
America.
I just need to know. That's all.
Talk to me. Grid looks off on this. Hold up. Oh, it's because I have the grid on. Hold up. I didn't have
Hold
this
up.
map pulled up.
Take a pee break. Well, I
you
get all
can.
these put on there.
It's gonna take me like a minute more.
All right.
Yeah, that'll work.
Oh,
Dude, I'm telling y'all, largemouth is gonna be useless, right?
What do you mean?
Oh my god. Oh god.
Did Cody call me soybean?
No, he was asking if it was a soy field.
Oh,
I think it's just corn.
it's just corn.
There's,
I just looked at all my spells, and all of them are verbal.
including thunderclap.
I replaced Thunderclap last time I leveled up.
Lol. So, like I said,
Nice.
he's literally useless. You're gonna have to just whack people with your fucking
Yeah.
scimitar or whatever.
or you could just dodge every turn or disengage.
That's facts.
Yeah, but then we're in a fucking 4v3.
I mean, basic. I mean, how much damage is he gonna do whacking people with that?
I mean, I could still give inspirations,
Nice.
but I'm holding
That
out.
works.
I'm holding out. And also, hey, I'm gonna take this time to restring my base.
This time, as he's
Right.
getting pulled off the wagon. The second I
Okay.
see him get pulled to the ground, I'm gonna down a potion of health.
Go for it.
Yes! Sick!
Um,
Okay, let me get rid of that then.
JB asked if your map is on the map layer in Roll20.
I'm not sure what that means. Wow. Okay.
So probably not.
Probably not, because I don't know what that means.
I think you can put it like in the back, so whenever does it move
There's
if you grab it?
layers. There's layers.
I mean, I can just use the different like pan tool. Get around. There's definitely layers. I don't know if it's on the map layer.
There's 4 of them.
There are 4 of them. Yes.
Oh my god, I forgot.
And then that's
I
the
have
carriage
guidance.
with the
Dude,
red.
that cheese string does hit low. It's tuned in like drop A at all
Drop A.
times. The resonance off the walk is real nice. Wait, where's like my picture you created for me, Cole? Is it in the
It's in the
Google
Google
Drive?
Drive, yes.
hell yeah?
Trapper back.
Yeah,
I
Trapper's
think
back.
so.
Okay.
Yes.
So just remember, we're gonna try to do the 60-second thing. So you have like 60 seconds to like make an action, tell me what
Yeah.
you're doing. Otherwise, you're gonna be like hesitant.
I'm trying to have a
Okay.
plan ready.
So largemouth bass, what are you doing?
All right, I'm turning around. I'm slipping, sliding under the fence, and I'm hiding to restring my base.
All right. So largemouth bass goes behind the fence and just starts restringing his bass with his cheese strings.
Yeah.
Cack, jambalaya cack.
All right, so I want to use my action to cast. I'm gonna fucking tap my hat and cast darkness on it. So that is going to create magical darkness in a 15-foot radius around myself.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go. Basically, I want to go up and to the left so that 15-foot radius isn't hitting any of my allies.
I mean, 5, 10, 15.
If it has to hit someone. Okay.
This would be the maximum distance you could move.
Uh-huh.
5, 10, 15. You could also move here.
Could I be to the right
Can
one?
you see the squares?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the 15-foot radius would be right on the border here. So it would only be hitting this one.
That's fine. That's fine. And then
Is that your action?
that is my action, and then for my bonus action, I'm gonna hex that guy.
Alright.
Hey, what did you say these things
my
were?
guy.
These are the guys? The
Yeah,
guards?
these are just the bandits.
Okay.
Let me figure out how to label them on here since I used the same picture.
I think you. Yeah.
That's not helpful.
JB probably knows.
You could probably just
Oh, show.
hit those. And
He
then
said also
1,
you can
2, 3.
you should be able to right click the map and send it to the map player. That's number 1 prio. I agree.
You back?
Layer, the layer. Map layer.
Map layer?
Yeah, there you go. Now you're.
Oh, so now I can like click and move stuff without. Okay.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
I mean, it was never. I kind of played around it, but yeah, that's
What are the aspect ratios of our
JB.
squares?
They're 5 foot. They're just a little bit
Round
warped
E
because
is
this map
number
is like longer than it is wide. But these squares are 5 foot. I don't really see a way to number these.
You just click in the red circle, and then hit one, type 1 and hit enter.
Did that?
What the fuck?
Oh, there we go.
Now hit 2. Yeah. And hit enter. Yeah, there we go.
Pepper, you can go ahead with your turn.
Alright, so the guy between me and Obama, I want to do. Let's see, so my right hand, I got my short sword, and my left hand, I have my dagger. Alright. Yeah. So first, I want to take my short sword and go for. Take a slash across his chest.
Okay, roll for armor class.
$20, right?
Yeah, you definitely hit him. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said you
No,
got it.
you-
Oh, yeah,
you
it's just a 20. Right?
You hit no
9.
No, wait. Hit the hit DC out to the right of your weapon.
Oh, yeah, shit. $19. A lot better.
You definitely hit him.
Wait. Music.
8 for damage.
Okay, and what did you say this was? A dagger?
Short sword.
Short sword. Okay. So, he's basically facing Obama Jr. He's just pulled him off of the cart. At this moment, you go and you swing, and you cut straight across his back. You get pretty deep in there, and he starts to kind of profusely bleed. I mean, he's got a deep cut across his back. You said he takes 8 damage.
Mhm.
Okay.
He's still
Profusely
alive, right?
bleeding, and he drops to his knees and he lets out a scream. And at this very moment, he stands up. I'm sorry. Were you going to do something else?
You had a bonus move.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Bonus action. So then I want to take the dagger
Oh, he's
and
not
just
standing up.
stab it in his head.
Sure. Roll for armor class.
16.
Sick. All right, you kill him more than likely, but go ahead and tell me how much damage.
5.
Okay. Yeah. Describe how you kill him.
So I do a front flip onto his shoulders, wrap one arm around his head, around his mouth, look over into his eyes, and just stab right into his skull.
Hog.
Sick.
And I have the skull on my face, so he just sees death.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right.
Yeah.
In that case, the bandit right here, he sees this. You've got this dagger stuck in his skull, and he's a little alarmed. He's kind of frightened a little bit.
He
He didn't expect you all to be so
agile.
so agile for sure. The backflip impressed him more than the fact that you killed his friend. And so he steps up to you. He says, "Nobody backflips and kills my friend." And then he takes his scimitar, which he has unsheathed, takes his scimitar, and he goes for an attack on you, and he swings at your torso. And he definitely hits you.
Not again.
Don't
Oh,
kill
thank
him.
God.
And so then you take 3 slashing damage. And you're a little bit cut on the back. It wasn't the deepest of cuts, but certainly you take some damage there. We're going to delete this guy since he's dead. This guy right here, he has a crossbow on his back. He takes it out, aims it directly at Jambalaya Kak. He pushes his other guy out of the way, aims it directly at Jambalaya Kak.
Wait, he can't see me because of the darkness.
What?
It's a 15 or a 30-foot diameter circle of pitch black magical darkness surrounding me.
Okay. Well, he's terrified by this, and he takes his crossbow, aims directly into the darkness, and fires. What am I going to do for accuracy? We'll just we'll do one of these.
Double disadvantage.
What? Actually, there's got to be a thing for it.
I mean, I got a 1,
Yeah, you
so it doesn't
definitely
matter
fucked up.
what the thing is. But tell me if there's a thing. We can do that thing. So yeah, he, in fear, just fires this crossbow into this pitch black void. You can see it enter into the pitch black darkness. At this actual moment, you grab it with your hand, and it does not exit the other side of the pitch black circle here. This, I guess, it's like an orb of sorts, and
Yeah.
he just his jaw starts to tremor, sort of at the bottom there. He's pretty terrified. He's frightened. And then this guy, who I think is in the darkness, now I really need to know what you're doing here. How does this affect people in it? They just can't see, like, any distance?
They're literally engulfed in magical darkness. So I guess you would have to like roll to see if he like picks the right direction to run.
What is it called that you're doing?
It's dark. It's called Darkness. It's a 2nd level evocation. Also, I said I cast Hex earlier, but it didn't work. Like, that's not how it works. So I can't do that. Just the darkness is going.
Okay, I'm just gonna look it up really quick. Just because I kind of need to know like what's happening. Okay, so this guy screams out, "I can't see anything! I can't see anything! Where am I?" And he attempts to take out a lantern of his bag, and he just attempts to light it, but he keeps dropping the flint and steel, the matches that he's going to be using to light it. That's his action. That's and keeps dropping it. Says, "I can't see anything. Where am I? Where is he?" And we are now back to Largemouth Bass, who's just this entire time just been tuning that bass, trying to get the right chords down.
Yep. It's been about 6 seconds, right?
It's
Did we skip me?
That I've probably
Yeah.
done one string. No shit. I mean, I know it takes probably quite a bit of time to restring 4 strings and get them the right pitch.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, I'm pretty sure
Still
we
doing the
skipped
same
me.
It's only 6 seconds. I gotta be
Oh.
fair.
not bad, Hunter. You were actually after Trapper. You should have stopped me. My bad, dude.
Oh, I didn't know which one I
I'm
was. I
definitely
was
still
just
going
looking.
then.
Okay, well, you're definitely still going. Okay, my bad. Obama Jr., what's going on?
Alright, I'm
Noted.
going to... I'm going to attempt to push this guy into the water.
So that's
Wait,
the
So
shove
unarmed
action.
strike.
Wait. Did I even take Trapper's turn?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you got
yeah.
it.
Trapper killed someone.
Okay, my bad. Okay, all right. What are we doing? You said you're trying to push somebody in the water.
Yeah, this is closest to me. I want to try to unarmed strike him into the water, or push him into the water.
Yeah. So it's not that far. It's about 6-7 feet. So roll for strength.
I think it would be athletics.
You sure?
Wait.
gonna
You
say
can
it's
do strength or athletics, but whatever Ben says.
Yeah, roll for strength.
$21.
Hog?
Yeah, so you step
Hell
up to
yeah.
this guy. He's got a scimitar in his hands, and you take him by the shoulders. You don't actually push him. You pick him up, and then you kick him with your foot in the chest straight into the river. He, at this point, actually starts to... he loses his scimitar flying in the air, and then he falls into, like, the middle of the river. So you actually kick this guy about 11, 12 feet. He lands in the middle of the river. It's not that deep. It's more of a creek, if you will. It's probably about 3 feet deep.
Oh, damn.
And so then he kind of sticks his head back up, but his scimitar is now floating down the creek, out of reach of him. So that's what you've done. You kicked him right about here. Any other actions you're going to take?
Can I take a bonus action? Am I close enough to take my bonus action?
I'm still not really sure how bonus actions work. How do...
It's
Cole,
just
do
you
you
just get one per turn, pretty much.
You get one action, one bonus action in your movement.
But can you attack
Yeah,
twice?
I can.
The monk can.
Two hand fighting.
Oh, yeah.
Two weapon fighting, I mean.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. As long as my first attack is with a monk weapon or an unarmed strike,
That's what
I
I
can
was
follow it
confused
up
with.
with an unarmed strike.
Okay. But yeah, you can do a bonus action.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna follow it up with
I
some
mean, I feel
cat
like
claws.
technically you had to... Does movement count as an action? Like if I move 10 feet...
No. Movement's its own thing.
Okay. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
So, okay.
No, it was about to plug it in.
All right, I'm gonna try to flash him with my claws then.
Okay. So you're walking to him in the river. So you're actually going out to him.
How deep
All
is
right,
the
I got
water?
10 to hit.
It's only like 3 feet deep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I wasn't expecting. That I thought I was gonna really fuck this guy up in the water, but it didn't happen. But I got a 10 to hit.
Okay. Well, you step out into the water, and as your first step goes into the creek, you immediately realize, oh shit, I'm a cat, and I hate water. So all of your fur immediately stands on end. And you walk up to him, and you get your claws out. You swipe him right across the face, but you actually realize you didn't get your claws out. You're just kind of like shivering because you really hate the water. I don't know if that's true with tabaxis, but it is now. So yeah, that's good. All right, back to largemouth bass. You're still stringing. You're still tuning your base. Is that?
No. Yeah, I see what just happened. He jumped into the water, right? And he's stuck in there. He hates water. I know this, right? I've been hanging out with him. I see this. I get done with one string. And have you ever seen Brushy One String on YouTube? Literally just playing the grooviest beat you possibly can on the one string. And I give Bardic Inspiration to Wonton. And as I'm doing that, I run as far as I can to Obama Jr. sliding, slipping, sliding under the fence, running as far as I can. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And at this moment, I take my crossbow and I shoot.
Ooh. Which one are you shooting?
I am shooting the one that's on Obama Jr.
Okay. It seems like a tough shot. He's directly between you and.
I think you underestimate me. I'm proficient with the crossbow.
We're gonna have to roll if you're gonna take this shot for. Hold up.
Hey, the cat's pretty tiny, right? How big are you, Hunter?
I mean, I'm like 6 something.
This is off the campaign.
He's
I
a
need
slender
details.
dude.
Slender?
He's a slender dude.
Yeah, I would imagine you like Chester Cheeto, Slender Man.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Is that his name?
Chester Cheeto.
Sure.
Something like that.
I believe it.
They call his top string the Bean. Hell yeah. All right, so what are we doing with this attack?
Can we do,
Dexterity?
Dexterity.
Well, I mean, the shot itself. I mean, you could give me disadvantage on the shot. That would make more sense. It would not convolute it as much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I hit this? Do I hit this die with the B to send it over?
Precise shot.
Don't fucking worry about it. He's not pulling. He's not got
Okay.
it pulled up. So you just right.
Yeah, just go ahead and do it. I'll check the rules on like this kind of stuff after the session.
Okay.
We'll just say it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, just do your normal stuff, armor class.
All right.
And it's
Hold
a
on
1 to
second.
hit.
I can't roll for some reason. What's going on? Is it rolling?
No.
Just refresh your page.
Do I need to disable this plugin?
I thought you said you didn't get the
Yeah.
goddamn plugin. Yeah.
I
remove it.
got it whenever we started having problems.
Just remove it for now.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, get rid of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna remove it. Okay, and then I'll refresh. And then you said disadvantage?
No, don't worry about that.
Okay.
Don't worry about this.
I got a 4 to hit.
Well,
Okay. Yeah, so you miss. You just miss him entirely. So yeah, you shoot the arrow. It swings right by him to the left and sticks in a tree on the other side of the creek here. So good shot at that tree, shouts Obama Jr. Now we are to CAC.
yeah, I'm a fucking blast the dude in the dark. Actually, wait. Before I do that, I want to move like up and to the left 4 squares.
Here?
Like down 1. I want to get both of those guys in the darkness. But
Wanna
I
be
don't
right in
but I
front of them,
don't
or-
want to be in melee range.
Okay.
Okay.
That's where you'd want to be.
So
You're still not getting both of them. In order to get both of them in darkness, you would need to be in melee range.
what if I went to that Okay, I see what you're saying.
You could also go down.
Yeah,
you're
but
gonna
then
get
he'd be
one.
in darkness. I don't want to do that.
Wouldn't be in darkness if you went down 1. He wouldn't be able to see you.
But I'd be in melee range. I'm not risking that. I don't know how he's gonna deem that. So okay, I'm just blasting the one that's in the darkness. And since he is in pitch black darkness, can it be at advantage?
Yeah.
Hog.
Can you see? Wait,
Yeah.
can you see?
Yeah, it's one of my Eldritch Invocation shits.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, could I see if I have dark vision?
No, it's magical
Dark vision doesn't
darkness.
Yeah, I looked into it.
Okay.
Dark vision doesn't work. So
Alright, cool.
It's an 11 to hit.
yeah. So you don't hit. You don't hit. I don't really know how to describe this one because it seems like you should hit. So you miss. You the first time you've ever done this, you're like, wow, it's really freaking dark in here.
It is really freaking
You
dark.
kind of get the Eldritch Blast going, and you kind of like fizz it out. You don't even get to fire it off. You're like, whoa, it's kind of dark. You kind of freak out a little bit.
Oh shit! Wait, motherfucker! I rolled with the wrong. I rolled with my fucking dagger.
What does that mean?
I meant
You
to
rolled
roll
the
with
wrong
Eldritch
weapon.
Blast. It should have been. I guess.
Did you not roll a d20? You
So
said
it
you
would
got
be
an
plus
11.
2. It would have been 13. 13.
Okay. Take it back then. So yeah, you do hit him.
Sick.
Wonton.
Hold up. You said it was a +2 for your Eldritch Blast?
It's +6 for my Eldritch Blast, but it's
Oh, okay.
two more than what
Gotcha.
I had actually rolled.
I was gonna say, because you rolled a 7. Alright, see it.
Hey, Wonton, the chat says you have a beautiful side profile.
That's facts.
God damn it.
Cody specifically.
Alright, 7 damage.
Okay. So yeah, in that case, you Eldritch Blast the fuck out of him, and he takes 7 damage. This was this one. Okay. Trapper, Wonton and Anthony.
Can I see the people in the dark orb?
Only one of them is in the dark orb, so
Okay,
the man
so yeah.
right in front of you is not. How long does the dark orb last?
1 second. Let me check. Not 1 second. I'll tell you that. 10 minutes.
Sick. Alright. You can only see this man in front of you.
I'm gonna probably try the same thing as last time. Take the short sword, try to slash him with it first.
Okay. So you step up to him. This is the guy with the crossbow. You step up to him. You attempt to slash him with your short sword and roll for armor class.
16.
So yes, you definitely do damage to him.
6. Do
You
6
do
damage.
6 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. And so does he get a bonus action? Like is
I
it
do.
for him?
I get
Why does he get a bonus action?
I get bonus actions, 2 weapon
It's-
fighting.
Yeah, it's 2 weapon fighting.
Okay.
So as
So,
long
so yeah, you slash him across the chest. He's got a deep cut again, same as the last guy, just on the front instead of the back. And he lets out a scream. Blood starts to kind of rush out of his chest a little bit from the scratch, or from the cut.
I'm gonna take I'm gonna go to stab him in the neck with the dagger.
Mhm.
16 for armor class.
Yep.
And 7 for damage.
Yeah, you can describe how you kill him again.
Alright, so okay, can I add my bardic inspiration? Or do I want to save it? See, what
For
do
the man you've just killed, what are you doing with the bardic?
No, never mind. I get that for 10 minutes, right?
Something extra cool.
Yeah, I get
Yeah,
that
last
for
round.
10 minutes, right? Okay, I'll keep that.
Oh,
Never mind.
10 minutes.
I just walk up to him, grab his hair, stare him in the eyes, slit his throat, real quick with it. The same as last one. I want to stare at him.
Wonton's on a fucking rampage with these guys.
Hell yeah.
They started
What the
it.
fuck?
All right.
You get 1 near-death experience.
Yeah, you were worthless last session. Now you're whooping ass.
And as you slit his throat, this is the second time this has happened, but you're just now noticing it. The tattoo that has came on your forearm since you've made that pact with the devil sort of lights up red, sort of starts to glow red as the blood drains from his neck, and then once he falls to the ground, the tattoo goes back to normal, no more light.
Do any of us notice that?
Yeah, everybody notices it.
Oh, sick. Okay.
Yeah, everybody notices it.
I was turning around and like, that's kind of cool, wasn't it?
I give him a high 5, an air 5.
Let's go. The fuck?
Sick. Okay, we are now to Obama Jr.
Alright, I'm gonna try to hit this dude in the head with the quarterstaff.
Okay. So at this very moment, he's standing directly in front of you. So yeah, go for it. Roll for armor class.
22.
Yes.
Alright, and then 7 bludgeoning damage.
Is this guy this guy hasn't taken any damage yet, right?
I mean, I pushed him into the water, but
He's
Besides
just
that, no.
moist and upset.
Okay.
yeah, and he lost his scimitar as well.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, you slam it against his head with his quarterstaff, and he falls down. He sort of lands on his butt. He seems a little bit shaken up, and he sort of starts to have blood come out of his head as well. Sort of, you give him like a pretty good slash, pretty good gash in the right side of his head.
I'm gonna take my bonus action with the claws.
Yep.
I got a 16 to hit.
Yep.
And then we'll do 6 slash damage.
Okay. Yeah, you kill him with your claws. You can describe it.
1 claw in each eye socket. Just pull directly up.
Nice. 6. So then you have two eyeballs on your claws. And you look at him. And you look.
I
back
look
at
them
him.
both. I look right into the eyeballs.
Is that it?
Okay.
Just like-
Just looks right at him.
Original.
You look at
And then
one
I
time.
eat them. I eat them.
You eat him?
Oh, okay,
The
okay.
last
Eat
someone-
them?
Yeah, I eat them.
The last time someone ate eyeballs?
These are humans,
And you
right?
have like entropy. No, you don't have like okay. And so the guy in the
You now
darkness,
turn
the
into a human every Tuesday.
the guy in the darkness has heard all of this, and he's the entire time, now he screams, because this
He
guy's
shits his pants.
he says, "Where am I? Is anybody? Where are you guys doing?" And he shouts, "Marcus, Thomas, hello!" And he just basically, shit. What does this guy have? He's a scimitar. Yeah. He just basically gives up on trying to light this lantern, and he starts sprinting. And we're gonna roll a d4
to determine the direction.
for the direction.
Yeah.
Is one north and then
One north,
rotating
two
around?
east.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so he just starts sprinting south. He runs 5, 10. That would be. This is the moment he runs out of darkness. And at this moment, he collides with Wonton and Anthony. I'm going to need a strength check from Wonton and Anthony. I'll do a strength check as well. Just be.
16.
You got a 16. Yep. So this guy runs into you. You heard him coming. You were fully aware. You push him to the ground, and then he's laying right here. He looks up at you. He kind of gains his senses. He looks to the right. He sees, at this very moment, Obama Jr. still looking at these eyeballs. He looks up at you. He takes his scimitar and he just attempts
Garza?
to swipe it across you.
Long time no talk, brother.
And he rolls.
We're gonna die again.
Highly unlikely.
Am I gonna die?
11 for armor class. What's your armor class? One time.
15.
Yeah, so he swings his scimitar, but he's totally out of range. He kind of swings it really close to him. He's pretty shaken up at this point. And it looks like he stands back up. He's wanting to run away again. Largemouth bass.
My turn? Alright. Well, I'm just gonna shoot my crossbow at him, because that's about all I got.
Go for it.
Alright, is he in darkness? Can I see him? I'm in
You
darkness
can totally
now.
see him.
Okay, no.
No.
Okay. Okay. Alright. I'm smacking.
I'm smacking.
19.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I forgot to mention, my darts are made out of silverware.
You shooting forks and knives at this guy?
Hell yeah, dude. Just one, though. Just one really sharp fork for now.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
And, oh shit. Does that hit? I assume it does.
What did you roll? I don't.
A 19.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then I'm going to do 5 piercing damage.
Okay. Yeah, you kill him. You can describe where it hits and how he dies.
Oh yeah, just straight through the eyeballs, right in the middle. And then he just falls back. And I walk over his body, yeah.
Teabag?
No. I just walked past.
All right, and so all the bandits, their corpses, their eyeballs, everything's sort of all over the place. A lot of blood flowing into the creek here at this moment, and you all have, effectively dealt with these bandits. You are aware of the insurance scam. You've got a horse and carriage here to your right with some construction supplies, and we'll dish out some XP, and then I'm gonna go pee, and we're gonna take a break for like 2 or 3 minutes.
I'm gonna collect my 20 gold.
Yeah. Well, you already. Oh yeah, you can go pick it up out of his pocket.
All right.
Hey,
How much XP?
Hey Ben. Yeah.
What's up?
How much XP?
Hold up.
Okay.
Hold up.
I thought you were leaving.
Approximately.
I've marked 2 of them.
Hell yeah.
For the first time, I actually killed some people.
It's about damn time you do something, you know?
Dude, and your arms glowing and shit.
Hey, Lucas, stop talking.
Monton, what the hell
Hey,
is up with that arm,
This
boy?
is out of the game. Oh.
Yeah?
What's that on your fucking arm?
Oh, so I made a deal with the devil whenever I died. He said I could come back to life.
You made a deal with the devil?
Wonton, that's not your voice. Let's be real. What's your voice like?
Oh my god.
Hey, it's the XP is approximately
300.
50 per person.
50 each.
All right.
You're back.
Alright.
Wonton.
Yeah.
Let's be real. You gotta whip out that voice.
Yeah, boy, what'd the devil do? Convince you to talk like an idiot? What's going on here?
Whenever I died, I woke up in a hallway with doors. There was one open with a light. I knew that's where I needed to exit. So I ran, and I ran. But then the angel of death grabbed me and said, "No, it's your time." So I walked with him. He tried to break free once more, and he said, "Fine, if you want to live, the next time you face me, you must come with me. No second chances." I said, "Fine." And then all he gave me is his lame-ass tattoo.
This sounds painful, dude.
Well, that sounds...
It says a heart penis.
Well, that sounds fucking dreadful. Do you think it was worth it?
Well, I don't heart penis, but I heart being alive. So, yeah, I guess so.
Fair enough. Well, boys, I think now's a good time for a 3-minute break.
Yeah.
We'll be back shortly with with whatever the fuck that was. Here, have a 3-minute ad. Aye, we back once a motherfucking again on twitch.tv/Puck of the Buck.
Look it up.
That gets me every time.
Puck of the Buck.
Alright, we're still just waiting for the DM. But yeah, I'm gonna tell him about that new feature I have. Or the same feature I've had the whole time, but I just now read it. Bad reputation. That should be fun.
Yeah.
Should be real fun. I'm trying to see if I have anything useful to do. Oh shit, I forgot about all of my level 3 stuff I just got.
I'm ready for my magic. That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, what's your XP at right now? Or actually, I can check.
14. Ooh.
His is at what? Sorry? Say again?
Which one of us?
You're 120 and Anthony
749.
out of 900?
100.
Yeah. Oh,
I
wait.
need 151.
Oh, okay. Holy shit.
Bad.
I thought you were level 1. I was like, the hell? Oh my god, wait. He redeemed Tazcam. Oh my goodness. Wait, this is actually going to be difficult. Actually, we'll do it like this, maybe.
just bring him up to you.
Okay, yeah, that works, I think. Everything's fucked now, but whatever. Hey, Shazza? I know you're having a nice rest, but, can you come here? Can you come here? Come here. Come on. You're really gonna make me wake this dog up. Here's Taz.
Weasel Wooten.
Okay. You wanna get up? You wanna get up real quick? You dingus? Mr. Longhorn? How bad
Okay.
do you want me to get the pupper up?
I'm back.
Roll a d20 for persuasion. I'll roll it for you. Is that alright? Because I don't want to...
Oh, you're talking to the chat.
Yeah. I'm rolling a d20. If it's above... If it's 10 or higher, then I'll let her up. Or I'll get her up. Alright. As fate's decided. Fate has decided. Come on. Get up, Pooch. Come on. There you go, girl.
Oh no.
Come here. Right here. No. Right here. Yeah. Good girl. There's the Taz. There's a good girl. She's like, what the hell? There's the Taz cam. Good girl. Good girl, Taz. You can lay back down. You can lay back down.
Cute.
Replace Striper Cam
Alright.
with Taz Cam. I agree. That would be better.
Okay. So yeah, you guys took care of that quite easily. You proceed to go north. At this post here, you do see a sign that points to the right, and it says McCreary Farm. In the north, it looks like it points forward to Bardstown and also to Lathoris, which seems to be a farther journey. It is about 8:17 p.m. So it's effectively night. After this little battle, the sun has officially set. It is 100% nighttime, and this is where you all are. So, which direction are you guys going to go? McCreary Farm or north to Bardstown and Lathoris?
Well, fellas, do you feel like we should set up camp here soon? Take a rest for the night? Otherwise, because I'm gonna be honest, this whole sleeping schedule's been fucked up. I ain't a fan. I like to work in the day and sleep at night. No input? None at all? Alright, then that's what we're gonna do. So, I wanna...
I'm about to take a short rest.
I'm thinking long rest. I want to sleep through the night.
Alright, that works.
Alright. Trapper's really fucking going at it right now. Jesus Christ. Alright, so fucking... We hop in the wagon and go north until we see, like, you know, a clearing in the woods or something.
Okay. Pull up the continent map.
I'm hopping on the wagon and finishing stringing my base.
Beautiful. So right now you all right before you get to the river here, you pull over to the side. You go not too far off the beaten path, but far enough not to be seen, and you set up camp for the night. We taking a long rest?
Yeah. Long rest. So we set up campfire and all that jazz.
Okay.
And make sure everyone's doing a long rest. Or, well, I guess, wait. Go ahead. Sorry, Ben.
Oh, you're good. So you guys wake up, are we doing like an 8?
8.
So it's 4 a.m. The sun has yet to... Is that right? Yeah, so it's 4 a.m. The sun is yet to come up. You can start to hear what appears to be, maybe one carriage has went by on the trail. Early morning commotion on the trail, but does not seem to be a lot going on. Are you all just going to go ahead and start journeying on, or want to do any other activities, or?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good to keep going north to Bardstown.
Okay. So you all cross the river, and then about an hour later, so it's daybreak. Let's say it's 5:30 a.m.
Real quick,
this would be November 6th.
Everybody needs to make sure they do long rest in D&D Beyond.
I lost my pen.
Okay.
Hold up. I have to go get a pen.
They washed off.
Why Hunter not smile? Hunter sad?
You still kind of see where old Cisco drew a heart penis. Where's that been? I can't remember. Pretty well done. Hey, Ben, were you the one that did this? I can't really see it. It says I heart penis.
Yeah. You asked me to give you a tattoo.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Okay. So you all arrive at the sleepy farm village. It's 5:30 in the morning. Daybreak. You can hear the chickens.
Thanks
crowing?
for the follows.
Chicken noises. You hear chickens making noises. You can see, a few chimneys are going. It seems like the day's getting started. A few farmers are exiting the building. Looks like they're going straight to the fields. And as you all enter the city, it's more of just a passing through. You can see that there is what appears to be just a small tavern yet to open up, and a few just normal houses. You see some people doing some chores, a lady stringing up clothes on a clothesline. She waves at you all as you pass through. Do you all want to stop here for any reason?
You said this is Bardstown?
Bardstown.
Do we see any sign of McGruff's construction?
No, not a thing.
You do not see any sign of McGruff's construction. You do see, however, a construction site at the end of the city. It seems like this building here is, maybe there's like an extension being added onto it. You can see there's some unfinished work. There seems to be a man there doing some sawing. He looks like he's sawing some lumber. I don't see any clear signs.
I want to
I want to see if there's sorry.
I want to kind of lean over to the fellas and, hey, since we ain't got any better use for this wood, that fella looks like he could use some wood. Want to see if we can sell it to him? Make a buck or two?
I'm with me.
What was that the largemouth just did? What was that action? Okay, alright then. Largemouth is just laughing to himself over nothing. I say, alright then. And then we head on over there and pull up next to the guy.
Okay. So yeah, you pull over next to him, and he stops on for a minute and he says, "Good morning, boys.
Morning, fella. See you're working on an addition here, and we got some extra timber for sale, so was curious if you needed any of it.
And he kind of looks around. He kind of stumbles a little bit. You can kind of smell a little bit of alcohol. And he looks through you and he says, I don't need that much lumber, maybe a little bit, but do you have any alcohol, any ale, anything I could purchase to drink a little bit? And he kind of burps at this moment, lets out a large belch.
I don't know, fellas, we got any ale?
I don't think so.
I ain't got none.
And he says, well, I'll tell you what, I do need a few 2x4s. I'm looking back here on the wagon. If you could sell me, I don't know, a little bit of this lumber here. What about 5 silver a piece? I'll need about 10 of these pieces of lumber here.
Deal.
Okay. So he says, all right, we'll go ahead and take them off the back there, set them down here, and he pays you with the 50 silver.
Now, if you want us to unload it, that's going to cost you extra.
He says, no, I'm not paying you any extra. Yeah, you can roll to persuade.
At advantage since he's drunk?
Just roll to persuade, no advantage.
Fuck. 14.
He says, well, listen, buddy. I'll give you 1 more silver to pick up that lumber and move it 10 feet over here. He says, I could, is that okay?
That'll be fine then.
Okay. So then you all pick up the lumber. You go sit it down, and he says, "Listen, boys, you want to hear a story? So you want to hear a story? I'll give you a story." He says, "Now, when I was a young boy, there used to be in this very city a guy by the name of
Hold on. I need to stop your story, buddy.
What?
There's an emergency.
What's the emergency? What's going on?
My buddy Largemouth Bass over there shaking his head. I think something's wrong.
Let me see him. Come here, buddy. Come here." Largemouth Bass approaches. He looks in his eyes, and he says, This guy has diarrhea. Is that right? Is that what's wrong with him? Does he need a poop? He says, "Listen, man, if you need a poop, I got a bathroom around back." And then he kind of stumbles a little bit more, and he's laughing to himself. And he says, "Let me tell you the story, though. So there was a guy here by the name of Trenton. It was about 30 years ago when I was a kid. And if you would give him a frog, if you would give him a little frog that you'd catch, he would make carvings, and he'd give them to you for free. Do you guys want to see some of these carvings? I got some carvings." He goes back to his toolbox. He opens up the toolbox, and he brings back some little wooden frogs. And he says, "These things are 30 years old. You could do whatever with these. You do whatever you want with these. I'll give them to you right now. No charge. But I think you all should have them. I think you all could really use these." So he starts handing you all little carvings of wooden frogs in each of your hand. And you take those, and then he just kind of says, "Well, I got a lot of work to do. Do you guys want to help me build this? Help me build this extension onto my house?"
I'm good.
Actually, I'd like to know if I could find some rapiers around here.
Rapiers? What is that?
It's a weapon. Do you know where I could find some swords or weaponry around here?
He says, I've got like a old sword. It's kind of rusty. What do you need it for? Do you need to like keep it, or you need to like open something up with it?
Just for defense, but I don't want that one. It's not what I'm looking for.
I've never seen a lot of swords around here. We have a lot of farm tools. We have a scythe. You can use a scythe. Those are pretty cool.
I'm good. It's cool.
Okay. And then he says, "Well, that's pretty neat." But then he says, walk over here. I want you guys to follow me." And he takes you over to this pond, and he says, "This pond right here, it used to feed the whole village." And he points around at the 4 houses. So it used to feed the whole village, but then all the fish died. He said, "All the fish died. Now we can't feed ourselves with the fish anymore." It's pretty sad, huh? It's pretty sad that we can't feed ourselves with these fish anymore, huh?
That's pretty
It is
sad.
pretty sad.
Yep, that's what I'm saying, boys. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Well, I guess I better get back to work.
Righto.
He walks back over, and he says, "Hold up. Let me see. Look at this carriage. Let me hop on this carriage." And he hops on top of the carriage, and he's sitting in the driver's seat. This is a pretty nice carriage right here.
I'm gonna hold on the seat at least.
Okay. And then he falls off the carriage. He passes out. He's drunk. He just passes out.
Good.
And that's it. He passes out.
Righto. Well, boys, where are we heading now? Largemouth? North. Righto.
I need better weapons.
Well, let's see if we hit what's that town north of here? Then Lathoris. We'll make a pit stop in Lathoris, see if Largemouth wants us to go any further. But we'll take a pit stop there, do some shopping. We got quite a bit of gold on our pockets.
Yes, sir.
6 hours pass. It is now approximately 10 a.m. And you all arrive at the capital city of Vial, Lathoris. And you all come in from the south, of course. And to the right, you see a large lake with a fortress of sorts on the island in the middle. As you approach the city, you go through multiple residential areas, a few outskirted farm villages of sorts, and then you get to the main city gate.
As we're fucking rolling through, I'm like, boys, this place is fucking huge!
As you get to the main city gate, you can tell that it's there's a sort of like a metal drop down, but it's lifted at this moment. You've got a few city guards there, and they say, "Oh, what are you boys here for?"
We're just here to check out the city. You know, we got some shopping to do. Figured we'd boost y'all's economy a bit.
Understood. All right, well, just checking in. I always like to see what people are coming into the city for. You all can go on your way here.
Where's the best place to get directions?
If you go about 2 blocks north, you should see sort of an info center. There should be sort of a posted sort of wall there that's going to have a map of the city with all the things that you might need or where you might need to go. All the shops, breweries, potions, whatever you need should be listed there.
Sounds good. Appreciate it. Let's head that way.
Right, so you look at the map. You get there to the map, and you see. Get it pulled up here.
Wait, Jeebus, this is a big place.
Hold up. If you just want to pull up that shop catalog that I put in the chat.
That shop catalog? Okay.
Yeah. You're going to know the locations of every one of these. So there's a blacksmith, an armory, there's a bowery or a fletcher, a leather worker. You got a couple general stores. There's a temple. Place to get adventuring supplies, transportation, anything you could find in a capital city. You do have here. At this very moment, a man seems to approach the buggy, and he looks at Jambalaya Cack, and he says, "Good morning to you, good sir." And you can tell that in you're the rogue? You're not the rogue.
No, I'm not the rogue.
I'm the
That's
rogue.
Antoine.
Looks at Wonton and Anthony, says, "Good morning to you, sir."
Good
He kind of
Lord.
waves as he's passing by, and you can tell in Thieves' Cant that he is telling you that the city is not safe for criminal activity at this moment.
Hmm. I look at him and I just give him a little nod.
Understood. And so you know where all these things are. I know you guys wanted stuff, so...
Wantuan, what'd that fella tell you?
It's for me to know and for you to figure out.
Is it anything?
I'm just kidding. He's just saying, watch your backs and play it safe.
All right, fair enough. Well,
So I do have something on this list that I'd like. I have a little bit of coin.
Well, is there a place that we can park this wagon and then go shopping?
Hmm?
Like safely
Yeah,
park their wagon?
Sure. So there is a... looks like a wagon-type stable. Let me get something on the map to mark where you guys are.
This fucking list is huge, bro.
You're in the capital city.
Oh, this is the capital of the humans. This is the human capital.
Of the, west side, yeah.
Tattoo shop, high-end clothing, special crafting. I had a wish list put together. Better armor.
Nice.
Is there a magical item shop? Arcane shop? Would there be any magical items in the arcane shop?
You can certainly go and ask.
Alright, we're definitely doing that.
Get you guys kind of tiny here.
And the chat wants to know if we fart every time we pee.
Roll for
And we gotta roll for it.
You gotta roll for it, bruh.
Go for it.
A fart every time I pee.
What do we roll for that?
That's probably gonna be a
D4.
D4. Odds you do, evens you don't.
Okay.
So
I got a 3.
Wantuan does.
Yeah.
Largemouth does.
Now, where do I choose
The bottom left.
where do I choose the die?
The bottom left,
Okay.
you click it, and then it's the first one. 1d4. Odds you do, evens you don't. So, Obama does not
When I
fart
pee.
when he pisses. And I don't fart when I piss. But Largemouth and Wantuan fart when they piss, bruh.
Nice.
We should put that in your features and traits.
Yeah, y'all need to put... Yeah, true.
Fart
Y'all do
when we
need to put
piss?
that in your features.
I'm on it.
It's actually my proficiencies.
Okay, so...
The tool.
Okay, so that's...
So I'll
where we-
describe the city. I mean, it looks like these roads are paved with cobblestone.
Uh-huh.
Out in front of all the shops, you are seeing some spaces to park a horse and carriage. Seems to be like there's a troughs out for horses, somewhere to like tie up your horse, that sort of thing.
Alright, then let's just go shop to shop, hitting whatever one wants to hit. We'll tie it up out front, and whoever... What do you say, boys? Let's hit all these shops, and anyone who's not interested in going in, keep an eye on the wagon.
I need to go in.
Alright, what shop we hitting first?
I'll watch the wagon.
Wantuan, what shop you wanting to hit?
I need to go to Marshall's Melee Weapons.
Let's go, boys.
Here.
And I need to get 2 rape ears.
Okay. So you
that
approach.
way I can listen for when it happens.
So you approach a shop titled Gorgon's Armory. Is that what it's under? Armory? Is that the shop you want to go to?
It says Marshall... Wait. Blacksmith Armory, yeah.
Yeah. So you approach Gorgon's armory, located directly left of the third bank, the gnomish third bank. And you walk in, and it looks like there is a hardy, pretty beefy, red-headed dwarf. He's got like a braided beard. And he says, "Welcome to my armory. How can I help you?"
I'd like 2 rapiers, please.
He says, "Okay, understood. Well, I can definitely help you out with that. 2 rapiers, that's going to be approximately 38 gold pieces apiece."
Alright, deal.
All right, so you can subtract that.
Fine.
He says, "Anything else I can get you?"
I'm fine. I'm fine right now.
I wanna
Understood.
I approach and wanna say, you got any what are they some studded leather?
Let me take a look. Let me see what I got here. Do you see studded leather on here?
Yeah, it is. It's literally the first thing in the PDF.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he says, "Yeah, we definitely have that as well. 68 gold pieces."
68. That's highway robbery. Can I roll
Listen, man,
persuasion?
I don't set the prices. I just, my boss tells me what to list them as. That's I don't have any control over that.
Now I know damn well that ain't the lowest price you're selling studded leather for. Can I roll persuasion?
Sure, you can roll persuasion.
9.
He says, "It actually, damn straight, it is the cheapest price we're selling studded leather for. 68 gold pieces. If you keep talking, I'm going to bump up the price. They let me do that. They'll let me increase the prices. They don't let me decrease the prices."
That's a funny sort y'all got back there then. I suppose 68 will do it then.
Or I'll tell you what, second option, you give me that hat right there. I like the way it looks, and I'll give you this thing for free.
How about I sell you the leather on my back for, let's say, 20?
I don't want the leather on your back. I want that hat. I feel like that hat would look good on me.
68 it is.
All right, so you take 68. You can take the studded leather. And anything else? Anything else I can get you, boys?
Let me see.
All right, I don't want to keep doing
a
this.
grappling hook, please.
Yeah, if we're gonna go to multiple stores, just pick what you want off the list and just subtract it from your gold.
Okay.
Alright, I want to get
tell
4
me if-
grappling hooks.
Ben, hear me out. I have bad reputation, so I'm gonna take the studded leather and just run. So
Oh yeah, this is a newfound.
I sent it to you in a message on Discord. I've had this feature since the beginning, and I completely forgot about it.
What is it? Where's it at?
Okay, I'll read it real quick. So, no matter where I go, people are afraid of me due to my reputation. When you are in civilized settlement, you can get away with minor criminal offenses such as refusing to pay for food at a tavern or breaking down doors at a local shop, since most people will not report your activities to authorities.
Okay, so he's got studded leather laid over the counter. You go just grab it, and you're gonna run out the door.
I grab both, mine and Jambalayas, and I just walk out.
Just walk out.
Yeah, if the door's closed, I bust out.
Okay.
Bust.
So you grab this studded leather. You say, "Cat, you don't have to pay for this. This guy's a chump."
Well, I don't say anything.
Let's take the studded leather, and you do a sup nod. You do one of those. You start to walk out the door. The dwarvish guy says, "Hey, man, what are you doing? You can't just take that. You have to pay for that." And he starts to walk out from behind the counter. You exit the shop.
I want to look at him and say, "Did you see the look on that man's face? That's the strong silent type right there. You don't mess with dims."
And so you step outside. And at this moment, the dwarvish guy steps outside as well. He grabs onto the studded leather and he says, "Give me those back. Roll for strength."
All right. Oh, fuck me. All right. Not bad. 9.
He rips them out of your hands. He says, "What do you think you're doing, man? You have to pay for both of these. You can't just go into a shop and just pick both these up."
All right, so I take one of them, assuming that it's not a criminal offense anymore, and he's terrified of me.
Roll for intimidation.
Okay. Well, I mean, he doesn't want to report me to anybody because of my reputation of being a pirate and such. But if you say so, what did you say? Intimidation? Oh, dude, I'm hella good at intimidation.
Let's see.
21.
Oh, Pog.
Alright, so you take the other one. So you take one back from his hand, and you puff out your
No,
chest.
fuck it. I grab both now.
You grab. You can't know. You
That's
already said one.
retroactive.
No, yeah, okay.
So you grab one
I
of them.
agree.
You look at Minaj. You kind of tower over this little dwarf, and he says, "Listen, man, I don't want any trouble, but you can't. If you come back in here, man, I'm gonna have to report you. I'm gonna have to call somebody. I can't just have you stealing all my inventory." He just kind of backs up, closes the door behind him, and he says, "Who the hell was that guy? Do you know that guy?" Looking at Jambalaya Cack.
I ain't got a damn clue. He looks like some slimy son of a bitch, though.
You damn straight. Damn straight. Well, here's your studded leather. Give me that 68.
Fair enough. And then if I
Takes
can
the
give me
68.
yeah.
Puts it in his pocket, and you can see him go in the back, and he seems like he's writing something down.
All right. Well, I want to go to the fucking arcane shop.
Okay. If you guys want to like haggle or something, I guess we can do that conversation, but otherwise,
Okay.
you can just take the items.
So.
Well, I want to buy a grappling hook,
Oh, okay.
and that's
Okay.
it.
All right. Does everybody have all the items they need as far as the shopping spree is concerned?
Trapper, your fucking camera's fucked. No. I want to buy. I need to go to this goddamn arcane shop.
Meant to be like this.
Do you want to physically go? Like,
Oh, I mean, I just need to buy items from it. I'm trying to pull it up.
Okay.
Okay, so I want to identify.
They were doing
I want to
ASMR.
identify a couple of items. So
You want to play a game?
magic appraisal is a service. So what do I have? I've got. First of all, I want to hand over the fucking. There was a. Where is it? Blue ring. I pulled a blue ring off of one of those corpses back in that one city. I just want them to tell me whether or not that's magic.
oh, okay. All right. So yeah, you hand him a blue ring. He pulls out like a little, one of those little telescope type things that they look at. Is it magic or not? Let's find out with a roll. Damn. Okay. Alright, one moment here. Let's figure out what it is.
Hog. Magic item. Let's go.
You took this off of one of the corpses that was being rolled from
was
the
being-
execution?
That was being hung. Or yeah. Yes.
Okay.
There's that like it was a fancy elvish guy.
Ooh, okay, sick.
I'm gonna go with 56. Maybe 83.
Wait, what's going on?
How many words Hunter has spoken?
Oh. I'm a silent largemouth bass and I've spoken more than him. He's vibing though.
What do I need to say?
Oh, nothing. Alright, what's
And
going
so
on?
the,
What are we looking at?
The wizard behind the desk, he looks at you and he says, this ring is actually pretty rare. I think I know this ring. I think it was rumored to have been involved in the death of an ancient vampire. The previous owner likely paid many times what it is actually worth. And so it's the name of this ring, and you're going to want to write this down, is the Charcoal Ring of Warding. It's not a real thing, so you're going to have to remember what I say. While you are attuned to this ring, you gain the following benefit. Once per long rest, you may use an action to create an eerie, spellbinding tune. Each hostile,
an eerie what?
an eerie, spellbinding tune.
Tune. Okay.
Each
Each hostile creature within 30 feet must succeed on a DC 13 Wisdom saving
Slow
throw.
down.
I'm gonna repeat it.
Can you copy paste this somewhere, bro? Like in
I'll send you a picture.
that
I'll
works.
text it to you.
Okay. Deal.
Or they become frightened for 1 minute. But
Sick.
I'll text it to you.
Sick. Okay. Holy shit. That's actually nuts.
And its value is 633 gold pieces.
All right. And then I want to have him identify. I have a.
Oh, wait, there was a 10% chance I was going to make that magic. And I rolled a 94.
Oh, nice. Okay. And then this other item. Guess I can't remember if you confirmed if it was magic or not straight off the get go. But it's the marble die that I looted off of Murdoch's uncle, Octavius Roxford, after he was reincarnated and got torched in the sunlight.
Are you going to present that to him as well?
Yes.
He looks at it and he kind of quickly takes his hand off of it. He says, I wouldn't roll this. I wouldn't roll this if I were you.
Well, what the hell is it?
He says, I don't know, man. Just gives me some major bad vibes. I don't really know though. I wouldn't roll it. Doesn't seem like something I would use to roll as a dice. Probably kind of cool though. I mean, I definitely don't want it. Definitely not in this shop.
Well,
So,
where can I
you
go
can
to
put
get
that
this
back
thing
with it.
identified?
You just did, buddy. It's a ice. It's got some bad juju on it, and it looks like. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's got some kind of spell on it that, when you try to decipher its magical abilities, bad vibes, man, bad vibes. And he just pushes it back. He's like, nobody's gonna want to identify that. As soon as they look at it, no way. You just want to take that. Do not roll it in this shop. Do not roll that dice in this shop. And he looks really serious, and he gets his wand at the ready. Says, do not roll that shit in the shop.
Oh, fuck. Alright, I kind of want to glance over at the rest of
rolls
the crew. I want to glance at the rest of the crew and see what they're saying. Do I roll it or not?
Roll it.
What's Wantuan?
I'm indifferent.
Okay, what's Largemouth drawing up?
And he, at this moment, as you all are having this conversation, he waves his wand.
No.
The door opens up, and he says,
I
"Go."
just glance. I just glance. This isn't a conversation. I'm just like kind of glancing and looking for a quick look.
He
Take
detects-
out my invisible bell, trying to get him to notice it and shake it to show that it appears, and then it disappears whenever it's not making noise.
He looks at it. He says, "That's pretty freaking cool."
And lizard face spawn.
That's good. He doesn't even want to buy it. He's like, oh, that's cool. See ya.
Are you selling it? Are you selling that? He says, "Are you selling that? That's pretty neat."
That's pretty neat.
Sure. I mean, I'll do 50 silver for it.
I should just turn around and walk out.
All right.
Okay. You keep the bell, I'm assuming.
Of course, yeah.
I guess I'm doing the same then. I got what I needed. I found out that the ring is fucking crazy.
All right. Cool shit. So you all exit the shop.
Did they have any magic items for sale?
You want to go back in and ask him?
Yes.
Hold up. Were you at the arcane place?
Yeah, the arcane shop.
He says, as far as magic items go, we have a few spell scrolls, but we don't necessarily have anything beyond that. Also, I forgot to charge you for the magic appraisal, which I'm now actually seeing is on here.
Yeah.
That is. Did you pay for that already? Did you like subtract that?
I had not subtracted it yet. I figured that 70. I'm sorry. I figured that 100 gold was fair.
Yeah, 100's fine. we have spell scrolls, which of course are magic, but beyond that, no real magic items here. No, sir, not for you.
Not for me.
Yeah, not for you. Not for you. No magic items.
Are you implying you got them to sell to other folk?
I mean, I'm a wizard, so I've got quite a bit of items, but I've got some things I would barter or exchange for. I'm not really in the business of selling a few of the things I've got. If you had something to trade, I might be interested. But as far as magical items for sale, spell scrolls is my answer, sir.
Well, I got this die, and then I want to hold it up real close to his face.
And he says, "Get that fucking shit out of here! Go! I'm not doing any business with you.
Eat it.
You and your evil."
Does he
dice."
knock it out of his hand?
Oh, he doesn't knock it out of his hand. He just says, "Get that evil shit out of here."
You sure you ain't got any magic items to tell me?
I have no magic items. He says, "Now, if you really want some magic items, I shouldn't even be telling you this, but probably trade something for that dice. Not to me. I'm not going to take that dice, but there's an alley.
All right.
It's on 38th Street, Mage Ward. And if you go in that alley at night and you leave a note requesting what kind of item you want, and you leave some money, maybe an item to trade, at dawn, you go back to that alley, you may find what you're looking for. Or you may get something close. Now that is about all I can tell you. No business associated with that. I've just heard of it. I know it's a thing that happens in the city. But you could check out that alley. You could see what you could get for that dice. But you have to request what you want. You can't request money. It's magical items specifically.
That sounds like a hell of a scam you got running. All right, catch you later. And then I want to walk out of the fucking store.
Sure. So you walk out of the store. So you're done there. He says, "Good riddance. Take your fucking stinky dice with you." You all exit. So now you're on the city streets. It looks, it's a very busy capital city. Lots of people moving around, walking back and forth. Directly in front of you, you do see the Gnomish Third Bank, which you all are aware is a thing. And that's where you are. Any actions we want to take here? Anything else we want to do?
Boys, we are in the capital city of the humans. Well, first of all, Ben, we should have a grasp of how money is handled in the world. So how is banking done? If we store gold here, are we going to be able to?
You can access it in other cities. Yeah. All the banks, for the most part, there's different banks, but any place with a Gnomish bank, if you go into this Gnomish bank, you'd be able to access your money in a different location. Any cities or capitals would be able to do like a money kind of thing.
All right.
It legit teleports like an ender chest.
Well, I mean,
Sounds
we're
dope.
just borrowing money from the other bank, and then it's
No. It's
Okay.
magic.
All right. Okay. Yeah, or that.
It's magic. It's magic.
Okay. Then I'm gonna store. I want to go to the bank, and do we have accounts? Do we have bank accounts? Do we have pre-existing gold?
I don't think so.
No, you can set one up.
All right. Well, we'll set one up. Are we going through that process?
Bank.
Set one up. I don't want to go through that process.
All right. I'm gonna deposit all of my money.
TD Bank, I get it.
Except for let's
Kitty
say I'm gonna hold on to 50 gold is what I'm gonna hold on to. So actually, there's no way to really keep track of that. I don't think.
Unless we just have a Google Drive. That's super simple enough. Google Sheet.
Is it safe to say we just fucking bank the majority of our money, and then if we get into a situation where we're gonna get robbed or something, they can only take.
I mean, you all conscious. You all should be conscious of that. Like, I'm not going to keep track of it, but like, if you get robbed at some point and you have 1,000 gold on you, like just don't lie and be like, "No, that was in the bank account."
I bet.
That's an honesty kind of thing. I'm not going to keep track of that. I'm going to go pee though. Be right back.
Hi.
So, like, do y'all want another 3-minute ad, or
Um,
Go ahead and
let's-
send
the
it.
JBA,
let's get some poggers
the
in
JBA says that he can he can set Jambalaya up with a Quicksilver card from Chase Bank, 0 APR.
Damn, for real?
Man, we run our own ads on the server. Dude, Chase, come give us money.
Cisco said he can do a Lowe's credit card.
He also said $89 for a foot job.
That ain't too bad.
Hey, yo, where do we get those at?
All right, here we're starting.
Ask him for one.
What about a Cash Express that gives foot jobs? That seems like a great business.
2 for 1.
A 2 for 1. That puts you in a predicament.
2 for 1. You said 2 for 1.
Why are you asking about an ad?
Well, do the people want an ad or not?
Hell yeah,
Why would
send
they
it.
want an ad?
Shit, you don't know what the people want. Presumptuous.
We just gave him some ads.
Okay.
Oh, Ben's back.
Oh shit!
All right, I'm back.
Ben is
So
back.
checking account thing handled.
No.
We all figured out. Banks are good.
Fuck.
Hey Cole, just start a Google sheet on the Google Drive for the
Fuck.
bank.
That works too. So it's like open knowledge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where the fuck?
So you all exit the bank in a group. And a man comes up to you dressed in a wizard's robe, and he says, "Hey, listen, no, I'm not eavesdropping, but I may have been in the bank there. I heard you guys had quite a bit of money. I want to make a proposition to you. Now, I'm a researcher, and I'm working on something called airships. And essentially what that is, as it sounds, just a ship that can fly through the air. Now, it's not been invented. It's not been made. It's something I'm working on. If you all could give me an investment, wealthy people like you, I mean, nothing major to you, 1,000 gold. In 1 year, I might be able to come back and give you some sort of a prototype. Would you all be interested in investing in me? If you come back to my home, I could even give you more details. I've got more spreadsheets, more drawings. I can show you what I'm working with here. I've got a few gnomish engineers that work with me, and it's for sure going to happen. We just need some more funding."
What are your credentials, boy? You got a resume?
And then he pulls out, one second.
You got a resume.
He pulls out a piece of paper, and it looks like it's a degree from some kind of wizarding school you never heard of. And he says, "Also, I've got this." And he pulls out what appears to be a solid metallic ball, and he says, "Here." He places it in your hand, and then he says, "Abracadabra," and the metal ball explodes into a little tambourine man playing a little drum, a little kind of like wooden figure playing a little drum, little snare drum, and he snaps his fingers. It goes back to a metal ball, and he throws it back into his bag, and he says, "The power of magic and engineering combined can result in some magnificent inventions." And he says, we'd appreciate it. I mean, if you want more information, you can come back to my home. It's not that far away. And I can give you, some more credentials, but that's about all I got right now.
Well, that's kind of fancy. You think you could rig up something to make this fucker back here talk?
And he says, "What do you mean? Can he not talk?"
He lost his ability to speak at all.
He says, "Okay." He says, "Okay, interesting. How did he do that?"
Botched surgery.
Okay, we might be able to work something out. I'm thinking I could speak with Hoggable and Higgle.
Hoggable and Higgle, you
back-
say?
Hoggable and Higgle. They're my gnomish business partners. we might be able to rig up a device, some sort of box that straps to his throat. They can translate the vibrations into tangible common words. You know, that's not out of the realm of possibilities. One time we did something very, very similar with a frog. Made the frog talk. Didn't have much to say.
That sure is something. Well, that sounds like the best, you know, kind of path we got right now. That I ain't got any better idea than that. Largemouth, what do you think? All right, he's on board. Let's get to it.
And he grabs that piece of paper. He says, "Son, are you an engineer? Do you know?"
Wait, what's he doing? Wait, does he just fall? He just lay down?
He's just laying down for operations. Can he hear us?
I don't know.
Okay.
He's never done this.
That's the first time.
Is the operation not starting?
Is the operation not starting?
No, we took it as you just lay down on the street. Hunter was like,
I thought it was going down right now.
Well, let's get to
So
it, then.
He takes the whole party back to the house. Is Trapper here? Can I just not see him?
Trap, fix that goddamn camera, boy.
Why's your camera so bad? He takes you guys back to his home. He introduces you to both Higgle and Hobble. Higgle and Hobble.
It was Hoggable.
Hoggable, thank you, Hoggable. And he presents them with what we have to, what has to be done. And they say, "Wow, this is a large undertaking. We can probably handle this. Might take the rest of the day. I'm going to be honest. It's the materials we're going to need, the fine-tooth gears that we're going to need to make this happen. Not to mention your incantations," as he points to. Did I give this guy a name? As he points to Cardus. And he says, "We're probably going to need like 800 gold to complete this procedure."
I don't believe that'll be a problem. Bass? It's your call, Chief. It's your majigger.
How much?
800 gold.
Listen, I'm willing to pitch in too. Give him a second. He's drawing up something, I'm sure. Just give him a moment. See, this is the shit we have to deal with. Is there any way you can cut us a deal on this? If we can... I mean, y'all are going to go scrounge up the parts, right? I ain't got a damn clue where to find them.
He says, "Well, we could cut you a deal if you help us out. We could probably give you 25%. We do a 30% discount, but you'll have to do a little bit of work for us."
What kind of work?
So, in the stronghold, in the main area of the city, they keep something that we've been wanting to get our hands on for a long time. We just don't really know how to go about it. There is a enchanted golden gear about the size of a fist here. He holds up his fist. And he says it's kept under lock and key in the vaults in the stronghold, and we're unable to get it. It doesn't seem like there's any price to acquire it, but if you all could somehow manage to obtain that, we could certainly give you a discount.
Is it being used for anything, or is it just on display?
It is under more of a display, so it's under sort of a bell jar in a museum of sorts. It was said to be made by one of the founders of the city of Lithoros. It was one of the main engineers, and he had it in his home for a long time. It's more of a historical artifact, but those who are in the know that this historical artifact has some magical capabilities, which could not only help us with our future projects with airships, but also with just lots of other things. So it's more of an art heist, this situation, he says to you, but That's what it is.
All right. Well, boys, what do you think about that? 30% off? What'd that be on 800 gold? Like 250, something like that.
It'd be approximately 240 gold off.
We could all four pitch in 200 and get this taken care of right now. How about this?
I'm down. I can do that.
Well, one moment here. And I want to tip my hat and say, well, and as I'm tipping my hat and saying, well, I want to cast guidance on myself. All it takes is verbal and somatic. Verbal, I'm just going to call it me saying, well. and then the somatic will be me tipping my hat. And then
Okay.
I want to say, fellas, what do you say we get that 30% off? And then we look into getting you your golden gear. And can I do persuasion on that?
What is got you?
Guidance is I can add a D4 to any check within the next minute.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So you're asking to...
Get the
Paid
30%
up
discount, pay up front.
Oh, this is him responding. So you're asking to be paid up front. You're still going to get the gear for us. We'll go ahead and get to work here.
That's right. But we ain't going to leave and go after your gear until after the surgery's been performed and it works.
Okay. Sure. Roll for persuasion.
I'm going to add the D4 to that. So that's a 19 plus 2. 21.
So he hears your words, kind of nods. At this moment, you're talking to Hoggable, and he looks at Obama Jr. and he says, "Yeah, we can pay you up front, but you're a Tabaxi, right?"
Yeah.
He says, "Okay. Kind of a strange question here, but could you let us draw a little bit of blood from you, just a small vial?"
Take that to a 50% discount, and I'll let you have a little bit of blood.
No discount. We really just want the blood.
Well, that seems fair to me, and I tip my hat as I say, well. Or actually, I pat Obama on the back as I say it. I say, well, that seems fair to me, 50%, and I'm casting guidance on him as I do that.
Can you just do that multiple
Yeah,
times?
at will.
Okay. Well,
It's going to happen a lot.
okay. Hunter, you can roll for persuasion.
And add a D4 if you want. Roll a D4 on that.
$13 altogether.
He says we can do a 50% discount. We'll pay up front as long as we get just a quart. Not much blood's in a body. A quart of your blood, just a small vial of your blood. Definitely not a quart.
Okay.
All right, sick. So Hoggable comes over, puts some gloves on, takes a little vial of your blood. Seems like he goes and puts it on some kind of stand with a bunch of different vials. And he says, all right, so we should be able to get supplies. We should be able to get this voice box created for you. Probably, it looks like work through the night. Yeah, work through the night. So probably in about 8 hours. That'll put us at 8 p.m. So it's noon. With shopping.
So it'll be 8 p.m. whenever this is over?
Yeah, so technically right now it's noon. It's noon right now.
Okay. Okay. Okay, sounds good. I like it.
Right. So yeah, you boys better get to figuring out what you're gonna do to get this golden gear out of the art museum in the stronghold. What is this place called? Lothoris.
When does it close?
Alright, so while the surgery's happening, I want to use ear to ground. Go meet my contact. Ask them. Get information from them on what we can do to get in that stronghold and shit.
All right, so ear to the ground, you locate the Thieves Guild in the city. You all go to the Thieves Guild. They tell you quite a bit about
Can we?
this
Can like one person stay with largemouth bass while he's getting operated on, and then the other go with me to the Thieves Guild?
They don't need him there. They already know everything they need to know.
Wait, what?
They don't need him there. They're not. It's not an operation. They're just going to strap a box to him.
Oh, okay.
It's just a mechanical, magical thing that's going to be strapped to his.
Oh, okay. I got you.
I thought there was surgery. That's why I was laying down.
There's never any surgery. No.
Okay.
All right.
And you could ask him if they could put it in your body, I guess.
No.
We know how that went last time.
Probably a bad idea.
All right. So, how you fellas doing?
Pretty good. Good to see you again, Jambalaya Cack. It's been a little bit. I thought you were exiled to the Dead Kingdom.
Yeah, well, here I am.
Fair enough. What are you guys looking for?
We're here on a little business trip, and business involves a golden gear inside the stronghold. What y'all know about that?
Okay, and they look at each other. You're talking about the Fine Art Museum of the Founders in the Stronghold?
That'd be the one.
Well, he can tell you a little bit about it. First and foremost, there is pretty strong security presence. Even at night, they've got armed guards sort of walking around the premises. In this museum, there contains a lot of what the entire country of Vael would consider artifacts. What the founders, the first humans that settled this area, had. There's a sword there by the name of Bug Caliber, and it's got a bear on it, bugbear, and
Good one.
It's there. There's also a lot of jewels, a lot of the king's jewels.
See what kind of pods?
And then a lot of different other treasures. I need to get a map pulled up because you guys sound like you're gonna go there, and I don't know what the fuck it's.
Does the Thieves Guild have like a blueprint of the place? Like they've scoped it out?
They totally have a blueprint.
Fuck yeah!
It's gonna take me a second. I don't think I have a map that would be
regal enough.
Anything that's like passageways through an art museum.
Dude, chat's been wilding.
Yeah, they really have. I didn't realize that it's kind of hard to talk to chat as you're like playing D&D because there's always discussion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting here dying laughing.
Chat, if you felt neglected, apologies. Don't worry, you'll get your 3-minute ad soon.
Probably just gonna use a generic dungeon map. Just pretend it's not a dungeon.
Just use the fucking mansion again. Just use the mansion again, dude.
Yeah, I'm down with it.
The one that we've been to previous.
It's
You
a
were
shape-shifting room that's in every single city.
You were on it a second ago. It's the hospital used it.
Yeah, no, I've been using that one. No, I'm just gonna pick like a.
But then when we get there, you're gonna have to be like, oh, I can't use this again.
It's fine. I can reuse them.
Oh yeah, mansion.jpg. Huh? or temple. Temple looks good, right?
Doing small goblin cave.
Oh my god.
Well, it seems like the closest we're gonna get without me having to spend forever looking for a map. What?
the interior of the Thieves Guild pulls out the blueprint, and we're like, fellas, this looks like a cave.
It does not.
That looks a whole lot like a cave to me. I think I see goblin bones on the ground right there.
Good lord.
Yeah, it looks a hell of a lot like a cave.
Alright.
I know a cave when I see one.
This is the best.
They're like, we ain't gonna lie,
this is
we've
the
never
best you
even
can
been to
do.
the art museum.
I mean, I can find something. All right, let me look up something. Hold up.
Nah, this is
What do you
dope.
mean
Let's
you
just
can look
go.
up
Let's go.
something?
Let's go.
Is this? Are we happy with this?
Stronghold for ants.
We're just gonna focus on the passageways. We're just gonna focus on the passageways.
All right.
Okay.
Alright.
This is gonna be hard. Just use your imagination. So
Is the box on me?
No.
You're not gonna
We're
have the
doing this
box.
while they're
I
making
thought the
it.
discussion was.
We're discussing this while they're building the box. To pass
Oh,
the
this
time.
is the map. Okay.
So tell me that the hours of operation for this art museum are 8 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Pause.
And the main entrance is open to visitors. You can just walk in. You don't have to pay any fees once you first get there. There are ticket booths. We're just going to have to use our imagination here. Ticket booths. And then to the left is your main entrance that you walk into the Founders Museum at. And once you go down the first hallway, the first room that you're going to come to is the War Theater room. In this room, you're going to have a lot of different saddles, a lot of different weapons, that sort of thing. And then if you want to get to the gear, you're going to want to take an immediate left. And this, what you'll find, is the founding room of Adolf, the engineer of the prime architect, some would say, of Lithoros. A lot of different trinkets in here. In the main center, under a bell jar, you are going to see the gold gear. Now, if you all go in during the day, you should know that there are 2 guards always watching all the artifacts in this room specifically. There's an average of probably 2 guards per room, except for in the main room, the first foyer that you walk into. There are 3 guards there. I need hold up. I need stuff. Sick. Okay, this guy looks good. So if you choose to go in during the day, I mean, this is sort of the layout that they're giving you on the blueprint in the Thieves Guild. This is sort of the layout. At night, it's a little bit different. There's normally about probably like 6 different guards sort of rotating throughout, sort of walking throughout the passageways. There is as best we know, and this is what's always kept us, they tell you from going into the museum to steal any artifacts, there is a magical shield guarding any entrance into the front door of the art museum. And that happens promptly at 8 p.m. That shield seems to come up. And they say this is pretty much all we know.
And that's only
about
on the
art.
front door, as far as you know?
As far as we know, that is only on the front door.
Y'all know any way
Never
to
really.
get through a magic shield? I'm asking the Thieves Guild. And y'all. I'm asking everybody, I
Oh.
guess.
Man, I don't think so.
As far as I know, the only way to get through a magic shield is to find what it's focused on, what the arcane focus of that shield is, and to remove it. With this shield, though, it could be on the other side of the door, which makes it a little bit more complicated for you.
Yep, that sounds about right. Well, boys, how much would the
They say
guild?
there may be an entrance through the sewers as well. We've never really looked into it. Sort of the security and stuff has always sort of put us off of any heist.
You said Adolf the engineer has his own room in there. Was he around when this place was built?
He designed it himself.
He designed it himself. So, there haven't been any signs of any other entrances outside the sewer?
You could go and take a look, but he looks over at one of the other thieves there. As far as we know, there's no other real ways to get in. You could try through the roof, but there's the main entrance door. The rest of it is more like a castle. There's windows, but I don't know if there's any other doors or any entrances.
Well, boys, is it sounding like we want to go in at night or during the day?
At this point, can I put on my disguise kit to look like one of these guards in front of everybody in the Thieves Guild? And then they just, judge how I look. I might look ridiculous, but I'm going to try to blend
Do you have a disc? Is this something different than that cloak I gave you? Because one time you tried to use that cloak.
Yes, this is my common gear. This pouch of cosmetics, hair dye, and small props lets you create disguises that change your physical appearance. Proficiency with this kit lets you add your proficiency bonus to ability checks you make to create the visual disguise.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely you can. So you at this moment nobody knows what you're doing. But you've got your little kit opened up. You're just rummaging around. You're putting on clothes and taking them off, putting them on. You're like, what is going on? And then eventually you give it your best shot. You look like one of these. What I guess you think is one of these.
I mean, we've
Can
seen
I roll for it?
We've seen guards in town.
Yeah, you look like one of these.
But have you seen a fish dressed as a guard?
So they look at you, and
That's
the thieves make a few changes. They make a few changes. They say, no, this is way off. You got to get a different shirt on. They give you a different shirt. Your belt's way off. They kind of makeshift a buckle that seems like the king's insignia. And then, yeah, go ahead and roll a d20.
What the? Okay, it's a 2.
And they say, from the back, you definitely look like one of these guards. But from the front, you're definitely a Kuatoa. There's your fucking face, bro. No way you're getting past anybody with that face.
I keep it on.
Okay.
At least he looks
from
like
the
a guard
back.
from behind, yeah.
Yeah, from behind, you look flawless.
I'll walk everywhere backwards.
Alright. Well, fellas, what are we thinking? Nighttime? It sounds like nighttime, our only way in is going to be through that sewer. Daytime, we may be able to get in, but there's going to have to be some sort of distraction. We're going to get overwhelmed. There's going to be more guards that show up if we try to brute force this. Y'all got any master plans for this heist?
Listen,
Follow your lead, JMB.
I still got some black powder,
Alright.
and I know you can make fire.
Yeah.
I also have a grappling hook if that would ever come in handy.
So I can fly, and I wonder if I could pick someone up and take them to the roof, and we can blow a hole in the roof with this black powder and some fire.
I want to look over at the Thieves Guild fellas, and I want to go, fellas, how much would y'all charge to make a bit of ruckus tonight around midnight? Right outside the stronghold.
I wouldn't charge too much, but what I'd rather you do for us is if you could get that sword of Buxcalibur, if you could bring that back to us, that's a highly valued artifact. So we could probably help you out. I think he's on the right idea here, and he points to Obama Jr. and he says, "What's your name?" He points to Obama
Jr.
And he says, "That is an amazing name. Was your father's name Obama?"
Yes.
No.
Did you know it?
No, not at all. But that's a pretty strong name. And he says,
I'm trying to find him. Do you know my father?
I've never seen anyone that looks like you. I don't even know what you are.
I want to
you're
go
legitimately on the wrong continent.
I want to tap Obama on the shoulder and say, "Well," and cast guidance. And I want to say, "Well, he kind of looks like he could be your dad right there." And I want to point at the guy in the Thieves Guild.
And he kind of looks at you, kind of puzzled. He says, "No, I don't have any nuts. Couldn't have made this guy." And so then he proceeds. He proceeds to say he's got the right idea, though. Enough about my lack of nuts. He says this guy's got the right idea. There needs to be some kind of distraction, some kind of diversion for these guards to rush away from what you're trying to steal. Black powder's not a bad idea. If you want us to create a diversion, we could probably figure something out, but we would definitely need that Bug-Scalibur sword.
Now, it sounds to me like this Bug-Scalibur is worth a pretty penny.
And they say there's not really a market you could sell it on. I mean, we'd have to find a buyer. I'm not even really sure what kind of price. Like, legitimately, I don't know what kind of price it could sell for. I mean, you're right. Definitely not cheap.
Y'all are in the Jakinky Dam Thieves Guild. Surely you know a price on this item.
And he says we have to ask around. I mean, it's never really been something. I mean, it's got to be what? Tens of thousands?
Tens of thousands.
You just lagged out. You just said tens of thousands, I think.
Tens of thousands. God damn, boys. You expect us to steal that for you? And then that's it? Y'all keep all that to yourself?
Yeah, if you want our help.
It's gonna cost 10,000 gold for your help.
Listen, you're getting the gold gear. You're getting the Bug-Scalibur sword. It's a win-win here, buddy. What do you want?
How many of y'all are there?
Well, there's 3 in the room.
Mm-hmm.
But we could grab 8 more. 8 more thieves in no time.
How much
It's
of a
11.
guarantee can you put on this distraction?
100%.
Deal.
Deal. Alright. So is the plan to...
Tonight at midnight. Y'all listen. Y'all listen for the explode. How are we? First of all, how are we doing this? Are y'all working off our explosion, or are we working off of one of your? Are y'all the queue? For this to be 100%, what's it going to be?
So here's pretty much... We'll have to talk it over, but I think this is what's going to happen. We're going to get 2 fairly attractive female thieves to distract the main guards in the main room. You know, they're going to sort of just talk to them, just flirt with them, just kind of, get their eyes off the main part of the room.
Well, this would be at midnight. Because his voice box isn't going to be done until 8 p.m., and they close at 8 p.m.
Wait. I thought we were doing this during the day.
What? No.
We're waiting until midnight?
We've got to... Yeah, I've said midnight this whole time. Because we want to wait for Largemouth to have his voice box.
In that case, probably the best thing to do is this. We'll make an explosion on the roof, bring those guards up to the 3rd floor level, and if you all can get in through the sewer at that point, that may be best. But now there's going to be a metal grate in that sewer. Probably the best way to get through that is with some sort of explosion too. We would need to time our explosions almost simultaneously, so yours isn't heard, and what they'll see is where they think the explosion's coming from. And so he gives you a pocket watch. He takes his pocket watch and he says, I wish we had some sending stones for something like this, but we'll probably just have to use these pocket watches.
That's just what I was thinking. Boys, I believe this will be worth it to hand them up. Everything goes according to plan, we can grab them later. Largemouth hands it off.
Alright, the guy takes the sending stone from Largemouth Bass, and he says, alright, it happens at midnight. Until then, do you guys want to go to the pub? Get fucking wasted, you know what I'm saying, before we do this heist?
No.
I'm fine.
Alright, we'll just wait.
Hey, well now, yeah,
Fast
I was about
forward.
to say 100%. 100%. You have assured us 100%.
Yeah.
They take your black powder.
Not all of it though, right?
Wait. Yeah, we need some.
We do need some
And,
at least.
They say probably you can Eldritch Blast the sewer gate. Probably Eldritch Blast that open.
Probably.
Yeah, 100%.
I've never been to the sewers, bro. I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
They said
I've seen-
100%, but now they're saying probably.
100% for our distraction working. As far as y'all getting in the gate, I'm pretty sure you can. I've been in the sewers before.
Pretty
Y'all got
sure.
it. Come on, y'all are the Thieves Guild. Y'all got a vial of acid somewhere around here. Where is it?
Yeah, let's take some acid.
They said.
Can I roll for deception? That way this trip is fucking lit.
Yeah, let's get high as fuck and drink a bunch before we do
Oh
this.
my god. God damn it. It just hit me. Fuck.
Damn it, Cole.
And then he
This
says.
shit, you mine hasn't kicked in yet. I need to take a second one.
He says, "Listen, we'll send somebody there to go check it out to make sure you can Eldritch Blast it." They send somebody comes back, says, "Yeah, you can definitely Eldritch Blast through the sewer."
Works
sewer
for
gate."
me. Wait, how'd he know?
Went. So they sent somebody. It was like a couple hours past. Whatever.
Okay.
They sent somebody under the sewer.
Alright.
And then, do we want to end it here? Or do we want to do this right now? It's up to you guys.
I'd like to go through with the heist and hear Largemouth Bass's new voice.
So we need one more for majority.
Yeah, we're gonna have to, I think the chat wants to hear Largemouth's first words tonight.
Okay. Alright. I'm going to go take a
First
leak and I'll be
words.
right
Alright, you're getting a 3-minute ad break. Congratulations! All right, we're live on twitch.tv/Cook of the Wuck. Hunter took his sweet time.
Yeah, this is about as good as we're gonna get at the
Yeah.
moment. Seems like it'll work. I just need to place cards really quick. So this is the front. There's a fountain out front. This would be the back. There's not really an entrance out back. This room here. Oh, God damn it. This will be where like the ticket booth would be, sort of, for this. Be a guard standing watch here. There's going to be 2 in the room here. So I'm going to place like a token or something so you guys know where the stuff is.
Excuse me.
Nation.
Hi.
May the sweet Lord bless you.
Oh yeah, who's our what is our religion?
Well, we know Cthulhu. We know Cthulhu exists. We know Jinkinky exists.
I think if you guys know anything else, it's up to you.
Anything that I believe in exists.
Only if you convince enough other Kuatoa.
Right, but I can still think it.
Okay. Alright, so this is the art museum. So where this gold coin is, this is actually going to be Adolf's room. This is going to be Adolf's gold gear. The Excalibur sword needs to be placed as well. Excalibur.
Ben,
It'll be... What's up?
chat says that the cave has vastly improved.
Absolutely. 100%. We'll put it in the main foyer. So basically you all would walk in straight. Have to put you guys on here too.
Where's the sewer come in? Sewer exit. Actually, I guess you don't have to disclose that until we've busted in, but
Sure.
Damn it.
Okay. So it's midnight on the night of Great Heist. Now, are we saying that the operation... Did you all go back to the home? Are we getting the box
Yeah.
put onto...
that was the idea, was to let him have his... Make sure he had his voice before we went through with this.
Sure. So you guys go back to that wizard's house. You talk to the gnomes. They put the box on you, so it's... it looks like sort of a square box with just a speaker on the front of it, as you might imagine. They fasten it to your throat with a leather belt, just a leather belt, kind of like a choker. And they press a little button on the top, and they say, "Go ahead and give it a shot. Can you speak?" And they say, let me check something here. And he turns a little gear. He opens it up, turns a little gear on the inside. He says, "Give it another shot."
1, 2.
We're getting closer. We're getting closer. Hold up. He's adjusting it a little bit. He kind of pushes it a little bit closer to his throat.
1's a bitch.
Hey, look here, you little.
It works.
Hell yeah!
666.
Yeah, what can we roll to
He's
see like
speaking
how
the
good it
common
works?
tongue. I mean, Ben said that it'd
Yeah.
already be, like, insane, right?
Okay.
What?
you said that he would be able to do multiple voices and shit just because it sounded cool, right?
Yeah, so the one of the gnomes comes over and he says, "Little gear here, and you're gonna have to turn this. And there's one knob that says common, one that says uncommon, and then the third one just sort of those are the only two that are there. And then there's a pitch adjustment, and basically that just allows you to adjust the deepness and the not deepness of your voice. So you can adjust the pitch of your voice and the tone too. In essence, you can change the tone and pitch of your voice. That's about it.
God damn.
Hell yeah, brother!
Hell yeah, brother. This is the one.
Largemouth,
This is it.
it's so nice to
up?
finally talk to you.
Yeah, it's nice to talk to you too, brother.
Holy shit. I can't take it. I can't
Actually,
Let's
communicate
do
with you
it.
now?
take it. Let's-
What?
Holy, exactly. Oh, we can actually talk to you now.
One, you're such a little bitch.
Okay.
Yeah, just stay over there, bruv. Let's do it.
And so
he's been talking for 2 minutes. And he got beat.
All right. So what's this costing us? Y'all did a fantastic job. It's great, fully functional, exceeded my expectations. I don't know about Bass.
Hell yeah, brother.
yeah, I mean we're pretty happy at work. We knew it would. Now we're only giving you the 20% off for the blood until we get that gear. So if you come back,
Whoa. We had discussed 50.
Correct. But we gave you an additional 20% off to make it 50. The 30% was for the gear.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So,
yeah.
yeah,
That's
I mean, we'll need a front payment of approximately $640 gold. And then when you come back with the gold gear, we'll give you some of that money back to make it 50% off.
Seems fair enough. That seems reasonable
Alright.
to me, fellas.
It's 8 p.m. right now. He says, "Well, good doing business with you, boy." And looks at Largemouth Bass. He says, "How do you like the new voice?"
It's mighty dandy. It's pretty nice. I like it a lot. I think it'll do me right.
All right. Now, do we want to end it or do we want to do this heist? I got this map and stuff, but
Let's do it. Or
I'm good to do it.
not. Or we can take a nap. Or I can cook some food. Or we can chill and play some dice. Or
This
Wait,
motherfucker is just talking. He just be
he's just
talking
testing
now.
his new voice out.
I can let the
Nope.
chat.
I'm so excited. I just can't hide it.
Oh, no.
I know. I pull out my walk and I just start fucking jamming. Everyone gets bardic inspiration.
I'll take it.
allowed.
I think
wow.
I still have that many left for the day, so
All right.
I'll spread it around. Whatever.
So, I guess that's what 100 and what was it? Did you say 640? 40. So that's 160 gold apiece. And then let's take off for fucking whatchamajig. Let's get to it. Let's get this heist done. 100%
Okay.
guarantee that it's gonna work. Assuming Hunter and Trapper and Ben are y'all cool with it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're dropping 160 gold.
160, yes. But then we're supposed to get a return on that of like what 40 or some shit. No, 60. We're supposed to get a return of 60 gold each.
Yeah, once you get the gold thing. Okay, so it is approximately midnight. You have given the other sending stone to the lead thief, whose name is not given. He will not give it. Everyone calls him Redbeard because of his black beard, and he's got the other sending stone. He says, "We are in position. You all are under the art museum here, and right above you is a grate. And Cole's ready to Eldritch Blast it at the first sign, the first word, and he starts to count down. 10, 9.
Oh boy, here it goes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. At this moment, he Eldritch blasts the gate simultaneously with a black powder keg exploding on the roof of the building. You can hear a bugle horn go off, a trumpet go off. You hear multiple people scurrying around. Yes, exactly. And you can hear a lot of people screaming. It's on the roof. They're coming in from the roof. And you can hear foot scurrying. People are running away. And you all go through the sewer gate. And you find yourself in the bathroom. Located here. Based on the map, you know where you are. You would have to go through this door into this room here, not go down the stairs. But you would actually be facing the gold gadget here. So once you all pop out, time is of the essence. The first door here easily opens up, but the second door is locked. And it looks like it's not turning easily.
All right.
What do you all do to get through this door?
I'm going to tap on Wantuan's shoulder and say, well, you got this. Guidance, and fucking Thieves Tools it. Right?
Yeah.
And then whenever you roll with that, it's an extra D4. You get an extra D4 on any check for like the next minute.
Yo, liar.
Or one check for the next minute.
Yo, jambalaya, I got an idea.
What's that?
How about you roll that dicios?
Roll what?
How about
Right
you
now.
roll that dice?
Right now.
What does it do again?
It could be perfect.
It could be god awful.
It could be amazing. Let's fucking do it.
Now, out of character, we've got 30 minutes. Or roughly.
Okay.
So, do you actually want to do that now?
What does that dice do?
We just know that it's real bad.
We don't know.
All right, so are you picking it with the Thieves' Tools?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you need to roll for that? Does it specify? If not, sleight of hand. You can just roll sleight of hand.
Oh.
To pick the lock, right?
And then you can add a D4 to that. But you could also add Bardic Inspiration, which is what?
Wait, which he did?
How much is a Bardic Inspiration?
D6.
Well, does a 12 on that fail or succeed?
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, you successfully pick the
Okay,
lock.
Save-
And then you
save the
all...
inspiration.
You rush into the...
We rush or we sneak?
You rush. Time is of the essence.
I
And,
wanna-
there are no guards.
I wanted it stealthy.
Oh yeah. We should let the rogue go
Okay.
in stealthily.
Actually, I'm gonna go around the staircase while they distract that other guard.
Yo,
So-
Well, are these guards in here, or have they... Yeah, I was about to say, we don't know. I think that
Okay.
there was an explosion on the roof, so I think they're fucking with that.
There's an explosion on the roof. So, after you pick the lock, you kind of peer your head through. You see there's no guards there. And you say, come on. And so you push the door open. Then you go to the other side of the staircase here, or are we not doing that? What's on?
The second we bust in, I'm looking for the golden gear.
Say that one more time.
So, you're not going to the other side of the staircase. There's no guards here.
No. I want to stay with them.
So you all look directly to your left, and you do see what appears to be under a clear glass bell jar the golden gear.
All right.
And you all...
Let's grab that gear.
I do an Indiana Jones switch with this and the wooden frog in my inventory.
And I wanna say, well, you got this, and guidance.
I'll be like,
Okay,
y'all watch this.
you do that with the wooden frog. Okay. Roll for dexterity.
Oh, shit.
That'd be sleight of hand, right?
3.
You can add a D4. You can add a D4.
It's like
How can I add a D4?
You just roll because I guidanced you.
Oh, okay.
I give him a max of 7.
So yeah, I mean, you
6.
successfully open up the bell jar. You take the golden gear, replace it with the wooden frog, put the bell jar back on. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. You successfully done the Indiana Jones switch.
Nice.
At this moment, you can hear guards' footsteps coming up the stairs from your right, actually. So you can hear some guards' footsteps coming up to the right. What do you all do?
I want to run back around the stairs.
Okay. So as you hear these footsteps, Swanton and Anthony runs behind the stairs.
Hmm.
And anybody else moving anywhere else, or we're just waiting?
So do we know the sword? We know the sword's in the foyer, right?
Yes, you do know it's in the main room here. In order to get to that, it looks like you would have to walk down this hallway, and then.
I mean, let's just go straight and then make a right to that tiny door in the hallway.
Yeah.
Right
I'll
there.
do that as well.
Because we're on the golden gear. So
Yeah, I'm on it right now.
all right. I want to. Is it possible for me to basically have darkness at the ready so that if at any point like combat were to break out, I can start by casting darkness?
You like prepare that spell almost.
Yeah.
Do you even have to prepare it? Like,
I mean, no. I just want to. I think I have to say that prior to combat breaking out in order for me to be able to get it off initially.
okay, yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm doing that.
Okay, so Wonton and Anthony still goes behind the stairs. You all though rush over here. You go through.
I
this
want
door.
to go through that hallway to that
You're going
other
through
door.
this hall. Okay, you go through the hallway to this other door. At this moment, this exact moment, the guards come up here, and they say, "Why is this door open?" You can hear them say, "Why is this door open?" One of them walks in, says, "Who's here?"
And then
all-
I want to prestidigitate a sound from let's see. How far are we? I can't really tell. What is it?
Say this room is 30 feet.
All right. Then and where am I right now?
Right here on the map.
I'm right there. Can I be around that corner?
Here?
Like up? Yeah. So that they can't see me. You said it's 30 feet from me to where? Towards them.
I mean, to them would be around the corner, probably 40, 45, 50 feet.
And those stairs go down or up?
Those stairs goes down.
All right. Then in this the hallway that Wantuan had gone through, I want to prestidigitate the sound of a guard, like a guard captain saying, "What are you all doing up here? Get back downstairs!"
Okay. Upon hearing this, they say, "You said upstairs?"
Get back downstairs. Or
Okay.
you said those stairs go down, right?
Yeah, they go down.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay. So yeah, the other guy rushes out of the room, goes back down the stairs, and the other guy follows him. And you hear them say, "What? What did you say, Captain?" As soon as they get down to the bottom of the stairs.
All right, and I want to use that moment for us to fucking get out.
Okay. So as you all turn around the corner, you see in the foyer, held in like a golden statue's arms, the sword of Bugscalibur. And it seems to be not guarded at this moment. Now, it seems like you can hear some voices coming from up the stairs here in the main entrance. And they seem to be saying, make sure you don't let anybody through the main door, barricade the main door. And this is what you all see. What do you do right now?
All right, I'm gonna look at Obama and hand him the gear.
And I
And
should
I'm gonna-
specify that this is a ledge. You all are looking over a ledge.
How high?
Yes.
12 feet.
Okay. Obama, take this gear, and here, have Long Strider. And I go ahead and cast Long Strider on him. It allows him to move 10 more feet per spell.
And then I
per
say,
movement.
and then I'm gonna tap him on the shoulder and say, or pat him on the back, say, "Well, you got this," and that's guidance.
I'm bet. Yeah, you better use your fucking boots or something, and fly and get that fucking sword and zip on out of here, and we'll find an escape.
How far is it from the edge of the ledge to the sword?
25 feet.
All right, so I want to be hugging the edge of the ledge. Is it covered with anything?
Nope, just held in the golden statue's arms in his.
Okay, then
I said, well, you got this.
He's
But
holding it out like this.
we may have an easier way to do this.
Yeah, I mean, I can just fly to get the sword.
But
and fly
they
back.
might see
I
you.
can try to stealth it.
They might see you. I can literally just create a magical hand to grab it for us.
At this
Bring it
moment,
up
you
here.
hear both the guards that went downstairs running back up.
Alright, I fucking get out a rope, I cast Mage Hand, I throw the rope in the Mage Hand, and I fucking send it out to the sword to tie a knot around the sword.
You do that?
Yes. It can tie knots. I know that it can tie knots. And it's up to 30 feet.
Obama, why don't you just
So
fly
you lean
over
the
there?
ledge. You cast Mage Hand on this rope, so the rope flies over to the sword. It ties itself around the handle of the sword, and then you do what?
Yank. I start
Yank
reeling
the
her
other end of the
in.
rope.
And
Reeling it in. At this moment, the sword falls off the statue, and it makes a very loud clink. And you hear, go check that out, see what that was. And you can hear one of the other guards stepping out that way, and it's making a large, kind of like metal just scraping across the floor, that kind of noise, and it gets stuck right here. It actually gets stuck. You're kind of pulling it, and it's not wanting to budge on the other side of the staircase. At this moment, this guard turns around the corner, and he sees you all on this ledge. And he screams, he shouts, "There's intruders on the second floor!" Shouts, "There's intruders on the second floor!" And the other guard comes over here, and he starts to ready his crossbow to attack you.
I run back to the hallway I
Hey,
came
I'm
from.
gonna.
Huh?
I'll run back to the hallway I came from.
Okay.
I'm going to
They
attempt.
can't see me back.
I'm gonna attempt to pick Jambalaya up and fly him over to the guards and drop him next to the guards. And he's gonna cast darkness.
I don't have to. I don't have to. I can do it. I can just cast. I've had darkness ready, so I want to cast it at the soldier on the right. I want to cast it at his shoe. But they have.
Oh,
I don't think
okay.
they have any way of knowing.
Your face.
Okay.
Whatever.
So,
I was like, I'm just gonna drop him in.
I thought you were like, this guy just fucked this whole operation up. Fuck him.
I thought it had to be in a
Touch.
certain radius of you. Okay.
Nah. I just.
Hold on.
Yeah, I cast.
I'm gonna
darkness
drop
at
you
his
in there
foot.
like a bomb.
okay. Yeah. So you cast what is it called? Shadow of Darkness or something dope.
It's just darkness.
All right, Shadow of Darkness. You cast it on
Shadow
these,
Realm.
I
these
banished
two
the fuckers.
these two guards, and they just start screaming, "Who turned the lights off? I can't see anything. Turn the lights back on. Turn the lights back on." And then they're, of course, sort of stumbling around. So it's pitch black dark, and they can't see anything. The sword is still attached to the end of the rope in your hand, Jambalaya. You're pulling on it, and it doesn't seem to budge.
Everyone
It
grab,
seems
hold, and
it's
tug.
squished.
And
I'm gonna need a collective
why-
strength roll.
Why don't I just fly over there and get it?
fucking or that. I don't care.
Jambalaya Cat says, "Everybody, grab this rope," and Obama
Okay.
Jr. says, "Nope," and flies with his flying boots over to the sword, picks it up, and brings it back over. So you all now have the sword,
Hog.
and you all are here together. And it seems like there are two guards that have fully came up the stairs, and they seem to be walking towards this end with Wonton and Anthony. Wonton and Anthony now rushes back through, and he says, "Hey, there's guards coming down this hallway."
I'll go out the other
we-
door.
We go out.
And
We
then
go the
sneak
other
around the
fucking
corner.
way.
But as we're doing that, I want to prestigitate a voice from. Actually, no, fuck that. Never mind. Let's go. We'll keep going.
Yeah, let's just go. Let's get the fuck out.
All right. So
Wait, can we? Do we just need to go out that front door then?
The back. Yeah, it'd be the front, right?
Yeah. So the bottom of that room has a door, and then if we go in that hallway, then it goes to the front door.
Or
We
better
go-
yet,
Obama.
we can go down that door and in that door on the right, right?
Obama, fly out the roof.
Is there a hole in the roof?
There's gonna
Yeah,
be
we
a bunch,
blew a fucking hole in the roof,
there's gonna be a
dude.
bunch of guards up on the roof. That's where all the guards
you
went.
guys are on the. You guys are on the second floor. There's a third floor. They went up to the third floor.
Oh,
Fuck all
how do we
that.
get back down to the first? Oh shit!
We can go through this door below us and
These are
out the door
stairs.
to the right into the room with the sewer, right?
Absolutely.
It's the fucking quickest way.
Yeah. So that's what I assumed you guys were doing. So yeah, you grab the things, and you're back down into the sewer, and you have successfully stolen the Bugscalibur sword and the gold gear of Adolf. For a successful heist with no alerts or not being seen by any guards, each of you is awarded 250 XP.
Hog.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
I had some traps for dungeons, but I couldn't find them. I had like a PDF, and I was like, I don't know where they are. Couldn't come up with them. And so you all go back to the guild, the Thieves Guild.
Level 3, baby.
Nice.
You actually hand them over the Bugscalibur sword, and then you go back and you give them the gear, and you guys can get that money back as well.
So everyone adds 60 gold now. Is what that was.
So how much was it total that we spent?
100. 100 each.
Yep.
Okay.
And so you guys are back at the wizard's house in Lithoris, and I think this is probably a good stopping point.
I think it is too. It's been hella fun.
Nice. Fucking successful heist, boys.
And we will learn what they're gonna do with all this next time, I guess. All of these gears and such.
I'm curious about the sword and the gear. I know that we ain't getting either of them, but thank God we got your fucking voice back. God, Jesus Christ.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I can do whatever voice I want.
Session.
Just turn some knobs.
When an arrow goes straight through the voice box.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Take it off during combat every time.
You're gonna have to build yourself like a fucking armored collar for it.
Yeah, probably want to address that.
Maybe.
Next
Yeah, that was
next week on
pretty
Dragon
good.
Ball Z.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
I didn't have
Run
any
the credits.
adventures planned, so that was all off the cuff. That was okay.
Nice.
66666.
Seek.
Alright.
All right. Peace
Let's
out,
do a
boys.
sign off. I'm probably heading out.
Signing off.
Next Monday.
Thanks for
Y'all have a
tuning in,
wonderful night.
gamers.
Thank you, everybody.
Hey, boys.
Season finale next time? Nah, this is going on forever.
This
This
is
is-
Yes,
session
sir.
5. All right.
Yeah, to be
What?
clear,
We're only
You guys
level
are on-
3.
Say what?
yeah.
Then
I mean, to be clear, you guys are on a path to Corum, and you guys are only here in Lithoris, on this orange path. So, I mean, it's taking you 5 sessions just to get from Holgas to Lithoris.
And we're not even out of it yet.
we can't forget about your Kuatoa just north of us too.
Dude, we gotta do
We have the
something.
ability to summon a god, or rather, you do.
We can summon anything.
Yeah.
Maybe just knowing that they're there is a good thing. Maybe checking up on them, making sure the humans didn't kill them or something.
Cody really came in clutch with the subs tonight.
Yes, he
He
did.
was fucking gifting them left and right, bro.
What a G.
Hell yeah.
All right, well, as a reward, here's a 3-minute ad.